Rated M for mature.
Greetings, I'm Tipper. You are listening to Interp'd Reality. Here's what we got up to last time.
We got the entire carnival to ourselves. It wouldn't bloody hurt to play a few games.
Fortune reading by flowers.
The moment you pull it out, you hear a voice.
Do you like listening to music? I like music!
God, that voice goes through me like wet fucking chalk.
There is just out on a table a radio. We are joined by Wolf PvP. Say hello.
Hello.
Who names their child Wolf?
You see some dolls that look eerily similar to the other adventurers.
I close the door. I hate dolls. No.
Wooden cross posts begin to slowly rise up.
There's puppeteer stuff.
Now?
You know how puppets work, right?
No.
No,
Okay,
he doesn't know what puppets are.
I take off the battery pack and connect it to something metallic. I get a critical failure and get electrocuted. Business as usual. Business as usual.
This has been the weirdest experience.
I guess that's what happens when we try to have fun at a run-down, abandoned theme park.
Running to you right now is the chaplain.
I
need all of your help right now.
Calm down, sir.
The tape is in the building. Everyone is shooting each other.
Let's look for a catapult.
Instead of the catapult, cannon.
Yes!
Oh yeah. You have to fire me at the tape, okay?
You're the ammo?
Dude, are you sure about this?
Yes, I'm sure.
Pull it then.
Pull-
Yeah, okay.
I'm pulling it!
A guttural, bloody splat is heard. The tape is stopped, but then you see as it starts rewinding, churning through the body of the chaplain, and that is where we will end the session.
You said this was gonna be a relaxed session, Jack.
Wait,
That
hold
was-
on. Wouldn't have
Yeah,
happened.
it
knew
wouldn't
it.
have happened if you rolled on.
I knew it.
And now, on with the story.
Last time on Interp'd Reality, you had come from Trans Tundra and made your way into the Major Gala. Your main intention was to get supplies from there. You went around the gala, participating in various games that you found, and this whole place was abandoned. There was not that much to do here, but you made the most of it. Although you did come out with a sense of disappointment, as well, you were at least expecting that the abandoned fun fair would be fun. Clearly it wasn't. However, as you were making your way out of there, you were suddenly interrupted by the chaplain who had led the funeral of Wilson. And he was desperately pleading for you to help him. You blindly followed his orders, not quite understanding the sheer depth of what you were getting yourself into. And once he was gone, it was too late to go back. What had been happening in Trans Tundra was that the Angeles travel buddy had reactivated, establishing itself on the side of the nightclub building. And the only way to stop it in that moment was to sacrifice the chaplain. He was pleading with you to do this for him, and you did it. But now that you've done it, and you've seen what has become of his body, you're all reeling from what happened. Now the walk out of the gala is completely quiet, as you are all totally stunned, having no idea if you can even come to terms with what has just happened. You all walk as a group mindlessly towards town and back into the Awesome Fort, which was the one place that you had been able to get some sense of companionship within. The atmosphere within the fort was already quite subdued. It seems that people they had the intention of settling down. It's actually quite early in the morning, even though it's very difficult to tell what time of day is, obviously. But everyone seems to be winding down, and seeing all of you come in, and there are no doubt people inside the Awesome Fort that understand that Gary is a member. But as well as that all you five are a group, essentially. and they understand that you all look incredibly fatigued, desperate for rest, and they organize behind closed doors to get you into some places where you can rest together. Now, you are led, shall I say, upstairs. And here there are some special cordoned off rooms that are used for various purposes, but in this case, you will be using them to rest up. Do any of you have any intention of pairing up in this particular situation?
I'll go with Bizzy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going by myself.
Okay. Yeah.
Because why not?
We can do that. And whom you want to go with? Tipper, I guess.
Early choice.
No choice. Yeah. Well, that's fine. It's not really that.
Wow,
big
not
deal,
even
you know?
not even giving Tipper a chance. Like,
Well, okay. Tipper, I feel, would need companionship. Like,
yeah, I mean, I meant to Wolf. I mean, I went to him. Like,
oh,
wow, you don't even
don't-
sound like you want to be. You don't even sound like you don't want to be with this man.
Well, no, it's because Gary, you wanted to be alone. All right. So he really did have no choice. But anyway. So yes, you all go into these rooms, and you are going to be resting for a while. So you all begin to go to sleep, and you can go ahead and mark long rests on your character sheets.
Yeah.
What time would it relatively be, Jack?
Okay,
like, is it dawn
so,
or?
You went to sleep on day 5, 4 a.m. So from there, it would be 8 hours, which means that you'll now be 12 p.m., like noon. You'll be waking up at about noon.
Past dawn, okay. Because I read the Staff of Radiosity. It regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn, so I'm gonna roll for that.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You could just...
I regain 8 charges, so...
Alright, yeah, you could just put those on, that's fine. Alright. So, Tipper, as you are sleeping, you begin to feel yourself entering a lucid state. You are... no longer do you see complete darkness in your eyes. You are basically walking around inside Gemtown. Now, for those who are unfamiliar, and that is everybody, Gemtown is this medieval industrious settlement, and there is a big gem-encrusted mountain off to the side that is has many peaks along it, and this whole society has been built around the idea of farming minerals and things from this mountain, and also like a big wall has been built around the town to protect it from goblin invaders. So, Tipper, you are inside Gemtown. You are standing basically in the very middle of the town. However, there is no one here. It seems like there is still light, as in there's sun in the sky, buildings have their lights turned on, etc. But no one is here.
I'm Arn. Hello?
Are you going to choose to try and do anything?
Hello?
Okay, you... hold on. I want you to roll perception for me.
Where is everyone? 12.
12. You call out hello, trying to get the attention of anyone that might be nearby, and you don't get an answer. However, from just continuing to look around, you notice that to your left, there is an unnatural white light. You turn your head in that direction, and you see a being of, well, it's not quite light, but they are very, very bright. They have this head that has... It's almost like a crown has been fused onto this creature's head. And there is also a hole in the top of the crown that is like a teardrop but inverted. They have two tall and very narrow black eyes. And then you see that their body is somewhat... it's almost slug-like, going directly down onto the floor. They're wearing this frilly white robe that covers their entire midsection. It's almost as bright as the rest of their body, but not as bright. And beneath them, you see it's hard to make out. It's like they have like shoes or something, but those are pure white. But also there are these tentacles that are coming out from the back of the creature near where they touch the floor. And you can also sort of make out that from out of the robe, from where their hands would be, are also tentacles. And as you look at this person, you hear them say the following. What is this place?
My home. It's Gemtown. I don't understand. Where is everyone?
What is your purpose?
My purpose? To live happily in a civilization with a community that cares about each other.
This person that you're talking to seems to be in a very intense state of contemplation, asking you these questions. You can tell from their voice that they are feminine, but you can't pin a gender on them, being a creature of basically light. Now it begins to move along the ground towards the center of the town.
Where are you going?
Do you choose to follow it?
Seems to be the only thing here.
Okay.
Let's track it.
It doesn't walk very far forward. It just stops directly in front of the there's a fountain in the middle of the town, and on each of its sides it has a number of sculpted iconography of tools that are being used. Here are the 4 tools. We have a sword, a bow, a pickaxe, and a shield. Those have been shaped out of essentially stone, and they're affixed to the sides of this fountain, so in sort of a display of courage, I guess. And this creature, looking intensely at the fountain, says, "What does the sword on the fountain symbolize?"
Symbolizes courage.
Do you have anything else to say, or is that it?
And honor.
Please roll... Let's go persuasion.
Persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
I've got nothing in persuasion, so here we go.
Ooh.
4.
It seems that this creature is not satisfied with your answer and does not respond and continues to stare at the fountain. It again asks the question, "What does the sword on the fountain symbolize?"
Seems like my memory's a bit rusty. I don't even remember.
Please make a... Let's go intelligence saving throw.
7.
Would you like a curse?
Am I allowed to give inspiration?
Yes, this is not a battle.
Okay.
You can have some inspiration.
Alright, it's a D4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, D4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got a 2, that would be a 4.
Okay, so that's an 11. Yeah. So, Tipper, you feel something in the back of your head that's telling you that you do need to give these questions an honest answer. It's not that your memory is bad. It's that you don't have conviction when you give these answers. And there may be punishment for not giving a good enough answer. So, I'll give you the opportunity to answer the question again. What does the sword on the fountain symbolize?
Symbolizes might.
Go on.
Uh,
Try and come up with the full sentence
I'm
here.
having trouble, I'm sorry.
Right. So you said courage, honor, might. For what?
Resilience.
Mm-hmm. What for?
For the protection of the town.
After you say this, the creature, still looking directly at this sword that's on the side of the fountain, it goes, "The fight is over. The sword can be put down." And it begins to turn away. You realize that once it has lost interest in the fountain, you look back and you see that the fountain is gone. In its place is a black silhouette of where it would have been. It's like there is a complete gap in your vision directed where the fountain was. Now, this creature moves away, and you follow it again. It leads you towards the Raven's Forge. This is where your friend, all of your townsfolk are friends here, Raven the blacksmith owned a workshop. This is on the eastern edge of the town, and it's built near the base of the mountain, but it's in the town still.
It's Raven's place.
Who is the person that works so hard in the forge?
Raven. The blacksmith. She worked here.
Give me an intelligence saving throw again.
30-20.
Okay, that's good. So, you understand the subtext of what this thing is asking of you. Not only is it seeking an honest answer to its questions, but it's trying to understand what personal connection you have to the answer. So, in this case, Raven the blacksmith, her job, essentially, is to make sure that you have what you need for battle. So you can incorporate that into your answer.
Raven's my best friend. She made the weapons and armor for us to prepare us for combat.
Her line of work has dried up. There are better things to shop for. Again, the creature turns away and you see that the forge is completely black. We move on to...
It's gone. Raven.
We move on to the Warriors' Hall, which is near the town entrance. It's a stone building, and there's banners of deep blue and silver hung over it. And you can see just from looking inside that weapons, maps, and battle plans, they cover the walls. It's clear that this place would have been used for, figuring out what the plan of attack is in any given situation. And this creature says, "Why are there so many maps and plans in these halls?"
This is where we plan out where attacks are coming from. And the banners represent everyone that was a part of the town.
The whole world has already been mapped out. There is no use in rehashing the same task. Okay. Warriors
I don't
Hall.
understand.
Warriors Hall is now black.
I don't understand.
Now we stand at the edge of the town looking up at the mountain. This is Mount Rich, and it is encased in all these gemstones that you can see on the outside, but there is also ways up the mountain, lined with wooden picket fences and small lanterns that would allow your kind to go up the mountain and access these caverns for even more gems. And this creature says, "Why do people take long hikes up the mountain?"
The sniff killed me, I'm sorry.
Whoever did that.
That was sweet.
Why do people
Yeah.
Why do people hike up the mountain? Hang on, let me just take cocaine for a second.
I'm sorry. My nose is starting to run. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pick up.
Okay.
I'll mute myself. Hang on. I'll mute myself.
Yeah. Okay. Tipper. Honest answer, please.
My people go up this mountain for its special reason. The richness of the gemstones. And markets around the world are interested in this one mountain, because there's no other mountain like it.
There are no more stones to mine. The mountain can be leveled. Both the mountain, but also the entire outside of the town turns black. You're only left with the town.
Rich.
And it says, it doesn't even move from its current location. It says, "Why do people stay within the walls of this place?"
For their best protection against those evil goblins.
The threat is gone. Everyone can move on. The town is completely black. There is nothing here except you and this creature. And it now asks you the question that it first asked you. What is this place?
M-Town.
Please roll an intelligence saving throw.
9.
9.
I would like to use my heroic inspiration.
Yep, sure thing. Yes. We gotta guide Tipper through this. Come on, let's do it.
Okay, that's 5.
Oh, right. Yeah, you added the 2 after, so that would be 14. Yep. It's not Gemtown because there's nothing here.
I was just thinking of that to myself. There's nothing left. Why does it feel so empty?
It again asks you the same question it asked the second time. What is your purpose?
Nothing. I don't have a purpose anymore.
You sit down. You're starting to have this defeatist attitude about you. However, this creature comes over to you and appears to lower itself down, not to your level because it is quite tall, but it does hover over you, and you sense that it is not done in a intimidating way. There is something maternal about this posture that it's doing, and it goes on to say, "You are your own man. You shouldn't be defined by your hometown. Regardless of whether leaving it was your choice, you've left it behind. Holding onto the past brings with it emotional baggage that burdens the soul. You must learn to live in the moment, to accept reality as it is, and to ingratiate yourself with those around you.
Accept reality as it is?
That way, you'll become a better person, a better fighter, and a better version of yourself. Once you let go, you can finally begin to live a life worth living." What are you doing right now?
Tearing up.
Oh, okay. Do you progress to crying, or are you just sobbing?
Sobbing.
Okay. As you sit on the ground, sort of getting close to crying, but not quite there, you feel as this creature lowers itself even further down and sort of wraps around you in what you perceive to be a hug. You feel this warmth transferring from it to you as this being of light covers you. And you realize that this is the same thing that revealed the vape pen to you in the Great Forest. I think you've seen it twice, and it's now coming into focus what this thing was.
Hey, you're that thing. You're the one I saw.
My name is Rhea, Tipper. I want you to remember that
Rhea.
name.
Rhea.
Your friends that you travel with have seen creatures similar to myself, but you need not concern yourself with them. Just think of me if you ever have any trouble, and I will help you. Do you understand what I have taught you today?
Forget about the past.
Yes, it is very important. I know that you are incredibly burdened by being in such an unfamiliar environment, and that you feel like that you have nowhere to go, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The people that you're with, they are your new companions. You don't need to hold on to this memory of Gemtown. Doesn't matter.
so hard to not.
I understand. It is very difficult to move on, and I definitely have limited capabilities as a nurturer, as a parental figure. It is not within my capabilities because I am essentially a manifestation of yourself. But I do care for you. I do want you to be able to move on, to succeed, to feel better. Can you do this for me?
Okay. I will try.
Thank you.
A good soldier always tries.
You feel yourself losing consciousness and you fall asleep. And you wake up feeling well rested. Whom is there, and he's sleep eating again. But I do think that Tipper would have learnt a lot from this dream that he had.
Perhaps Freya is right. It's time to start anew.
Yeah. I'll leave you to dwell on those thoughts. What I want to do now is I want to move over to Karl and Bizzy, who are also going to be waking up.
Oh, Jesus bloody Christ. Oh.
I didn't get much sleep, admittedly.
Why? What happened to you?
Oh, gee, I didn't know we flung a guy through a window and his guts ended up on the floor.
I do have to say, it's not the first time I've seen someone's guts spilled all over the floor.
Yeah, don't remind me. I'm okay, it's just unsettling.
Unfortunately, it's just something you have to get used to.
The fact that you're so nonchalant about it is both impressive and highly concerning.
Well, to be fair, I was kept in a dark room being endlessly tortured, so you kind of do get a calloused skin, both literally and figuratively.
I kinda guessed a little bit of that after I saw your arms.
Yes, I guess so. Which also brings me to a good point. Yourself. I remember after you met Culto, you were a bit, I don't know, weird? Going off about saying business as usual. Until we went into that room with where the gold dropped on the floor, where you mentioned someone named Niali.
Yeah, that was something that really should have been kept to myself. It's difficult to explain. It really is.
Well, I'm a good listener, so it's better to share around the burden than carrying it all yourself, because think of yourself as like a soft drink bottle that's been shaken. Sooner or later, it's going to explode.
Yeah, I'm giving you the floor. Also, soft drink analogy, bringing me back to that memory of whom drinking the curse in a can.
Absolutely.
Do you both laugh in character at this memory?
You know what? Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you just reminded me of the whole curse in a can incident.
Yeah, I just thought of that as well. That was bloody.
Can incident.
It would be considered an incident if I did add a little bit of flair.
Incident.
Oh, okay. Go on.
Wow.
Anyways.
Okay.
It's still just you two.
Look, it's complicated not because I can't explain it. It's complicated because you ever felt like someone took something away from you that you can't get back? And yes, I'm aware you probably have, but, well, that bastard played his cards and he took something away from me.
What did he take away from you?
My name. He took my name. And it's not some cursed mumbo jumbo bullshit where I can't can't ever use it again. It's just kind of hard to use and when it's attached to a contract you can't break because you haven't actually fulfilled the obligations of that contract. So, there.
Maybe a contract needs to be ripped up.
Good luck with that.
Karl, please give me an insight check.
Okay. That's a 10.
You know what? Screw it. I'll tell you this anyway. Because whatever, it's half or above. When she says name, she has been referring to herself as Bizzy constantly. So clearly, the name she's talking about is not Bizzy. It's something else that you don't know yet.
Hang on a minute, I've just realised something.
What?
So, your name is not actually Bizzy.
I look away momentarily, just trying to contemplate if I should say something or not.
Yeah.
Listen.
I put my hand on her shoulder and I just go, you know that Karl isn't my actual name either.
Wait, seriously?
No. It's just an alias that I use. I use the alias from a German communist, Karl Liebknecht. We were all in my group. We were all given names of agitators and leaders and all of that.
Which one were you given? A leader or an agitator?
Both. He was the leader of the German Communist Party, and he instigated the Spartacist rebellion in the 1920s before the Freikorps basically stormed his office and killed him and the co-leader Rosa Luxemburg.
So, and I put my one of my hands up to do like quote asterisk. So does Karl have a name, or is that a secret you're keeping close to your chest as well?
I take my glasses off and I go, Leon. It's Leon.
Ooh. And nobody else hears this, just these two.
I'm just making a quote out of character, like Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil.
No!
No, why do I have to have my head now?
I did.
All right. The reason I was laughing earlier was because I was just thinking, we should exchange names.
It's perfectly set up. Anyway, Leon.
Yes.
You know what? I think you look a bit like a Leon. A lot more than you look a bit like a Karl.
You know, people do say that I kind of look like Leon Bloom.
I have no idea who that is.
He was the president of the Third French Republic.
I thought you were about to say President of the United States.
I swear my allegiance to the United States of America and to President Leon Bloom.
Absolutely not. Anyway, I really want to get to Bizzy's part. Come on.
Okay. Figuratively, I guess since your cat's out of the bag, I extend my hand to him. I guess I should properly introduce myself then. My real name's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? It's a good name.
Haven't used that name in a long time. Not after it got stolen on a piece of goddamn paper.
Well, I think you've met the right person to get your name back. I grab her hand, I shake her hand.
Right.
Because much as I hate bosses, I also hate contracts as well. If there's anything I can do, or if we ever come across it, maybe we should try and get that back.
It's not like it's, again, magical. It really isn't. Like, I can still use my name however much I want, but it's just left a tarnished taste in my mouth, so I don't use it. And if you really want to get to that contract, good luck. My boss, who you're absolutely going to detest with all your heart, kind of keeps it locked away in a place you can barely reach. Keeps the key close to him, as he says. I don't know if he means that figuratively or literally.
Do you know about Maximilian Robespierre? Let's just
absolutely not.
let's just say heads will roll.
I've seen you cut off someone's fingers. I wouldn't be surprised if you went ahead and decapitated someone. But this is a man that doesn't deserve a quick and painless all-at-once death. This is a man that deserves to suffer in his own pool of karma, basically.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Now we're talking.
Oh, what? I suddenly struck your love language?
Yes.
and with that, I think we'll move on here because I don't want to get into the intricacies of how are we going to torture this person.
Hey.
Just know they're both having that conversation because they're like really invested and like, ooh, how can we make a man suffer?
Yeah.
Ultimately scum.
Mm-hmm.
Just manure murder him.
Yeah, okay. So so you are all going to exit your rooms and you're going to commune with each other. You can all now talk amongst yourselves.
I burnt through my T-Rush.
You fucking eat during your sleep, so
Wait,
I don't.
Wait, hold on. Are
you
you actually saying that you've emptied your rations?
No, my emergency rations. I set during the area. The walk. I set a thing of rations aside for emergencies.
Oh,
I thought you were about to say you ate your pillow.
well, yeah, you still have like one box of rations that you got from the fun fair.
Yeah, another emergency.
Wait, did you eat in your sleep again?
Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not what I was talking about.
I'm just then I'm just talking to myself. I'm like, Rhea, why does that name sound familiar?
Oh yeah. Do other people notice?
Do we do like a
Can I do a
perception check?
perception check? Yup.
No. I would say that
I'm kind of in the hand pose of just thinking like,
yeah. Major, Bizzy, and Gary, you are all going to roll insight.
Who is this Major? I didn't know we had a new character.
Ah, damn it! Okay, Leon. How about that? Leon can do his.
No.
Leon Kennedy.
Okay. Whoa! That's really good.
I got a 15.
I got a 13.
All right, Gary, you are here, Tipper, pondering this name that you've never heard of, and with such a high roll, you know of a name that nobody else has heard of too. And that would be Floro. The name Rhea is incredibly similar to Floro in a certain sense that you're unable to place. But you're wondering now, has Tipper seen a creature like the one that you saw?
Interesting. Hey, Tipper, did you had a, how do I describe this in a way? A lucid dream with a strange creature?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Alright, interesting. What do you want to discuss about it, or do you want to keep on wondering about it?
Been just pondering about it ever since.
What are you pondering about?
Understanding what I saw, what I was listening to, and how I was communicating.
What did you see?
My home,
Your
Town?
and one by one, it all went to pitch black.
shit, that doesn't sound
And
good.
this tall, much taller than me person told me to forget about it and focus on what's here and start anew.
Maybe the
What?
creature.
Are you all shocked?
A little bit. I'm also going to take out my pack of cigs, and I'm gonna offer one to Tipper. Would you like one?
Classic
You ain't
Karl,
stopped. You ain't stopped me from getting one before.
Are you going to take a smoke?
Mm-hmm.
Please roll a Constitution
Smoke
saving
break.
throw.
It's a
Constitution
smoke
saving
break.
throw.
Yep.
See how well your lungs go with this inhaled smoke.
8.
You know what? Okay, you know what's gonna happen. Addiction is going to become a mechanic.
Well, Karl's already been addicted for like fucking ever, so.
All right, D&D addiction. Let's look it up. This is the first time I'm finding out about this.
You wanna know who else is addicted?
Is it by any chance you with curses?
No.
No, curses have nothing to do with it.
Honestly, it was about time that I rolled poorly.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to... Here's the thing. It's actually really hard to find information about addiction in D&D.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I can list off a couple of examples of different addictions.
Okay, it's like a condition, right? It's like a condition. Okay, so if we're going to be coming up with something new, because I need to research this later in the next session, but since we're working from scratch, I think that how we're going to have it is that just as Bizzy has to roll D4 for transformation, Tipper is going to have to roll a Constitution saving throw for addiction. And if you
Speaking
fail...
of transformation, do I,
Not yet. If you fail Tipper, you will basically become uncontrollable until you get a fix. We'll figure out the details of it later. But yeah. Okay, so I think you don't know this. For all you know that you just like smoking, so yeah.
Feeding my addiction as well.
Okay, well, I'm making an exception with Karl because Karl has been smoking this stuff constantly. And there's no need for me to track addiction because you're already heavily addicted on that stuff.
It's like a habit. As soon as you feel like it,
that's what addiction is.
out.
Yeah.
So that's why you always get this feeling.
Okay. Now that you've all been standing around here for a while, and you see as somebody walks up the stairs, Gary and Bizzy. You recognize this as the leader of the Awesome Gamers. He's come up and he seems to have approached all of you just by himself. And he goes, "Hey, Gary and company. I think it's important that I speak with you all."
Oh,
it's been a while, hasn't it?
Guildmaster, it's good to see
Yes.
I'm gonna roll my eyes.
No,
Don't worry about him.
I assure you, it's good news. I bring you good news.
Oh, yay. Even more stuff we can fight.
Oh, great.
Well, I hope that it doesn't come to that, but let's go back down to the cafeteria, shall we?
Yay, food.
In this hallway.
Alright.
My character gets excited over food.
Okay, sure.
But
Yeah,
it's been a while since I've ate something that isn't just rations. So
okay,
or
yeah.
weird mystical
right.
fruit. So you know.
Exactly. Yeah. So he brings you down to the cafeteria, and sure, I'll say that all of you get the opportunity to eat normal food. It has the aesthetic of a prison cafeteria mixed with like a diner. But the food that they're offering, even though it is laid out in these sorts of trays and things, it's actually quite nice. Similar to an all-you-can-eat buffet, but it's not all-you-can-eat. They do actually impose restrictions on how much you can eat, because they have a lot of mouths to feed.
Okay, I'd like to make an order.
Well, you don't have to make an order.
Number 9.
Yeah.
No, it's
Number
not. It's not a freaking fast food place.
I have 2 number 9, a number 9 large, a number 6 direction dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese.
Okay, yeah.
And a large soda.
We get it!
I'll allow it. I will allow it because Karl and whom are doing it at the same time. It's like a joke that they both know. So that fulfills whom's arc of being in line with his friends. And the people who are serving this stuff, they just look at you weirdly and just give you something. But it's food. It's food.
I look back at the guildmaster and I say, please excuse my friends. They haven't
it's
eaten
quite
good
all right.
Don't you lie, you like it.
Meanwhile, I'm just looking. I'm looking at this food like, oh my god, actual to god, decent food.
I think it's
Can I-
fun. I think it's funny.
Can I
So what
can I just
what
have a
is on my
salad, please?
So what's on my tray? Of course, you're eating the plant-based diet.
I'm kind of just staring.
Karl, you can describe what you want to eat. That's fine by me.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
What is
Ice
your
cream tray.
Do you have shepherd's pie?
I'd say that they'd probably have like watered down shepherd's pie. It's not presented in a nice way. It is in like a full tray, but you can take scoops of it.
Oh, it's not the worst shepherd's pie I'll eat, so...
Can I go up and ask, you wouldn't happen to have, like, chicken, fish, or salmon, right?
Oh yeah, the people that are serving, they direct you to where you can find that.
My god, I haven't had this in so long.
I haven't had a good shepherd's pie in a while.
I think
haven't had anything decent to eat in a long time.
I think that all of you are just sort of shocked that the first time you came here, you didn't actually get any food. But now that you're here, it's like, whoa, I could get this? Wow.
My character's on this tray.
Is there a good pint as well?
Oh, for fuck's more alcohol.
You see the leader of the clan, he goes, "Oh, unfortunately we do not serve alcoholic drinks." I could just sense Karl's blood boiling. Yeah.
You bastards!
Anger sizzling like a kettle.
If you're fucking shepherd's pie, you gotta have a pint.
Okay, hey, clan captain.
He raises his hands up defensively and just looks around at all of you, sort of with this smile on his face, like, "Ooh,
Hey, clan captain. Is that fried chicken?"
Hang on, I'm sending a message to Karl. Like, I cast message. I send it to Karl, and I'm like, surely you can just hit a pub somewhere around here, right, Leon?
Yes. Actually, wait a minute.
Oh no, she communicated exclusively to you, but are you saying that you're gonna react as if she
Actually, no.
Okay.
I just remembered something. I still have that fucking alcoholic beverage that...
Oh yeah, you do have wacky tube beer.
I do have that.
Yeah.
I gave it to you for a purpose, and then
I turn to him and I'm like, "You're a fucking genius. I'm sorry I doubted you."
Yeah, you're welcome. I pull up a thumbs up.
Okay.
Well, problem solved, I guess.
All right.
I'm just enjoying my salad.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Yeah, I sit down and I'm starting. I sat down and I'm starting to enjoy like an array of like, what is it? I'm reading.
You
this,
wanted chicken,
like,
fish,
chicken and
stuff.
eggs, and chicken and egg, and a bit of like blueberries on my plate.
Yep. And
don't eat too much, you'll get fat.
And
I'm eating the proper working man's diet.
Am I correct in guessing that Tipper is going to have an ice cream tray?
No.
Okay.
An ice cream.
I was out of character. I was out of character. Okay.
It would be funny.
I was out of character.
It would be funny though. What are you gonna have?
Curry.
Number 9.
Curry. Okay. Yeah.
Very strong and meaty curry.
Ooh. All right. Okay. So
you're making me hungry for curry.
You all sit at the same table. You see, the clan leader, Phi7, he gets distracted and he goes away for a little bit. He's probably talking to somebody else. But you're all sitting around eating. Tipper, please roll Constitution saving throw.
Not in front of Gary's salad.
13.
13. Okay. This is unrelated to his addiction. You you eat this curry, and your face goes red because it's quite hot. And you asked for this, but like it is a bit hotter than you were expecting. And you're holding your cheeks back. You are actually able to stomach it, but it was a bit more than you were hoping for.
Oh,
watch out, everyone.
Perhaps
The
I bit
potatoes are quite
too
hot.
much than I could chew.
Okay, can I taste? Can I have a taste of the curry? I'll make sure to wash my hands before I touch it.
Oh yeah, you can eat it, no problem. You're fine.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
curry.
It's
Old
just that
cottage.
Tipper is small, and I don't think he would have had similar things back where he was from.
Before he decides to do that, I give him a fork and tell him to use his table manners, not his stupid hands.
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
Mhm.
I caught the
Right.
fork out of one of my planks.
You just see my-
Are you sure you want to do that?
What? How are you going to do that? What are you using to do that?
That's a great point. I would like to search my inventory for a knife or a sharp object. Oh wait, the fire
Knife.
sword.
Why is this
Fire sword.
Hold
You
on,
just say-
hold on.
You just see Karl like properly like all table manners have been thrown out the window as I'm eating like a proper working man at the pub.
Okay, hold on. I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That's a 16.
Okay. You were considering carving the plank into an eating implements. But as you look at it, you remember that this plank is tainted by whatever was in the palace. And you justly determined that it is not suitable for eating with. So I'm glad that crisis is averted.
Yeah, Gary, can you
goodness.
pass me? Can you
Meanwhile, like,
pass
I'm not-
me a spoon?
Yes, I will happily give you a spoon.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
But
it's
am I
one
am I
spoon.
actually enjoying the food I'm eating now?
Oh, yes, you are. Yes.
Okay, I just grab a little taste of this.
Meanwhile,
That's
I'm-
a bit of a kick.
Yeah, Bizzy?
Meanwhile,
They have
I'm-
chicken.
eating like not as unruly, but I'm also not eating as properly as I probably should bear.
Okay, so eventually 5-7 comes back and he sees you all eating, and he goes, looks like that you guys haven't had something to eat for a while. You've been out working hard.
I haven't had a
good.
good shepherd's pie in 15 years, alright?
It's the best curry I've ever had.
Yeah, hey, Sir 5-7, am I allowed to get a second serving, but only for fried chicken?
I think I'll allow it. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Thank you.
I just didn't want to eat too much. I'm just gonna have the salad first. And
Yeah.
then I'll get something else.
Once Hum comes back, 5-7, he actually sits down at the table. He sits at the end. He sort of like reserved the seat for himself, and he's brought it back, and he's sitting down on it, and he goes, "Now, I know that you're thinking of a lot of things, and they're probably quite distressing, but I've brought you all here together to clear things up, if that's okay."
That's fine.
So, first of all, I want to thank you for helping the Capuchin clan. I have heard of what you've done for them. Not only did you fulfill their task of going out and clearing out that structure that was blocking their view of the sun, which they sort of hold their view of the sun in sort of a high regard, so thank you for that. But also, you saved them from the overseers. Wow!
Yeah. Save them.
I
Yeah, we
can't
did that.
believe that you did that. That is insane.
I didn't get to have a proper face-to-face of them though.
Oh no! But I heard they told me about how you shot a bomb at them. And that was pretty good.
Yeah, we made use of a catapult.
Yeah, we gave them a second son.
That's funny. Yeah.
No, okay. This is the part where I'm like, I tense up and I'm like, wait, shit. Did we just forget? Did we just forget? I know I forgot the name of the damn thing. Hold on, one sec.
The answer is yes, we did.
It is in your mount section.
I basically I turn up for my food. I'm like, you mean Roshby?
I mean, the last thing I did was assign him to protect the king, but please tell me he's doing that and not going berserk and eating them all.
Well, I haven't heard any bad news about something called Raspy, so I'd presume that everything's probably fine.
I'm just looking up to whatever god is listening. I'm like, please, whoever's listening, please let him just continue following my orders. Shit.
Okay, 5-7 continues. So yeah, thank you for helping them, and, well, now I get into the tough subject. So, I know what happened to Chaplain Angeles. Lieutenant Maximilian told me. Now, I made sure to know enough about the situation so that I could make a proper assessment, and so that I would be able to come back to you with hopefully good news, because you've done so much good, and I don't want to deliver bad news to you. And fortunately, in this instance, yes, I can bring you good news. So, the lieutenant told me that this, what do you call, whatever it was a tape recorder. He told me that this tape recorder has been causing problems in his, multiple clans, not just his own, for a long time. And I believe that he said that the chaplain was always aware of it. Like, he was one of the first few people to find out about it. And this was always something that the chaplain was planning. He was basically expecting to fall on his own sword as a sort of sacrifice. The good news, I could say, is that now that what you guys did, and I know it is hard to think about, but I'm happy to report that now, I mean, the tape's still in the side of the building, but now, every so often, we get to hear sermons from the chaplain.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but his consciousness has transferred onto the tape.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, no.
So, we don't have to worry about, mass hysteria or anything, because, well, sermons are a lot better than, what was it? Inciting people into violence?
and
Screaming
yeah,
and
until-
screaming.
Sermons don't exactly stop people from going ape shit.
It's an
no,
opiate for...
Last time I
I've
checked,
said this last time, and I'll say this again. It's an opiate of the masses.
Listen. The lieutenant has informed me, and I've listened to the chaplain speaking through the tape recorder. It is not anywhere near as bad as you are making it out to be. The chaplain actually speaks some very wise words, and he's very careful. He toes the line between reality and belief. He's not speaking about a specific religion. It's quite refreshing, honestly.
Okay, just in case the tape does take full control again, we might need a contingency plan.
Alright, I'll grab my gun.
The gun is not going to
whoa.
work against a building.
Look,
Oh, we have the verse of building? Alright, I'll get my dynamite.
listen.
oh,
You have already done a lot. I think you can hand the responsibility for that over to us. We are almost in control of the entirety of Trans-Tundra. So it should be our responsibility, not yours, especially if we're dealing with something the size of a building.
so what do we do next, sir?
Well, you don't have to worry yourself about Trans-Tundra anymore. We'll take care of that. But yeah, you did great with the Capuchin clan. I'm thankful for that. Now, as for other things you could do, well, there are a couple of things. The old adage still stands. We gotta deal with the overseers. We always want to. I believe that the lieutenant was also still concerned about his, small little contingent in the, Didocs. He was worried about them. But on my side, I think we're more interested in what's happening, further into town. Obviously, we have some people in Train Hell that we would like to, foster relations with. Maybe you can find something else in there as well. Because Train Hell is a great place for secrets if that's where you want to go. But also, the Psycho Robodrome. is going to be hosting an event at some point. And I think
Psycho Robo.
yeah, Psycho Robodrome. It's a little bit of silly fun, but I am a little bit concerned about what goes on in there. There is a sort of accident tally.
I want to know what is this Psycho Jerome thing?
Oh yeah, I can tell you a little bit more about it. It's sort of like an arena. It's an indoor arena, and there are these robots that fight. You know, it's sort of like a sport.
So basically like cage fighting?
Yeah. I mean, there is no cage, but yeah, it's sort of like cage fighting.
Okay, can I do a history
Like a
check?
tournament?
History
Yes,
check on
yes,
the
you're right.
Psycho Robodrone.
I know about tournaments.
Sure.
That's a 19.
Before I say anything, I am going to do a bit of research. I need to look at a map.
For a map?
I need to look at a map.
Where would you like to go?
Where do you wish to go? I can tell you this. You have not seen this place in your whole time here. And you also have no recollection of like no one's ever spoken to you about it. So you have no idea. And I also say that Tipper probably doesn't have an idea either. You're all hearing about this for the first time. Yeah, so those are some places. There's also the museum that, well, there's some things happening in the museum that are a little sketchy.
What museum?
Oh, it's a museum far on the other side of town. It's sort of like it's just a place to worship the people that founded this place, and I mean, we are working with the New Vegas group, but I'm a bit annoyed that they get all the praise over there.
I'm guessing my clan isn't.
Oh no,
invited.
absolutely. Bale Boys, definitely not anywhere in the museum.
Guessing all the sketchy stuff's happening in the art section, right?
Well, no, actually. There's a center area, and, look, I know you were all concerned about, religious affairs, what with the chaplain sacrificing himself for the tape recorder, but if you're really concerned about religious things, the museum is pretty far gone. There's all manner of things that you could do, and I think, I trust you guys enough to know what you're hoping for out of all this. I'm basically giving you free rein to go wherever you want, because I know that only good things happen wherever you go.
Doesn't feel like it.
I know it doesn't feel like
not
it, but
mutual.
yes, look, it's hard to understand. Things don't seem good in the moment, but that's because this entire place is just a charade. It's a fabrication. It's a simulation, whatever it is. And we're just all hoping that we can get out of it.
It's not just that.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't trust you guys after the destruction of the Bale Boys.
What did we do?
What did you do?
Nothing. We did not do anything. That was the Zen People's Republic responsibility, and also the Overseers. They were the ones that instigated that.
Exactly. You did nothing.
Okay, listen.
Carl, where are you going with this?
Concerning your clan.
You're cowards.
No. We knew about your party meetings, but you would always hold them in secret. We could never know where you were holding them.
Not just that. You knew that they were going after us. And you always say that, and you always say that we are different from the comms and the overseers and the XPR, but maybe you're just collaborators. I don't know.
No, I'm not even going to entertain that line of questioning. That is completely preposterous. Why would we be in collaboration with the overseers? That's ridiculous.
DM, can I use insight? Like trying to access a bit of
absolutely
the gambler's trait. Can I use insight?
Absolutely, yeah. You're trying to see if he's telling the truth?
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have fun with this. It's an 18.
He is telling the
no.
truth.
Gonna have fun with this. It's the truth.
Yeah, so, but Karl doesn't know this, so Bizzy, you're gonna have to try and, like, rein him in.
The truth.
Shall set you free!
I cast message to Karl again.
Mhm.
Leon, he's telling the truth. I don't know how else to put it. I'm sorry.
So I move my eyes over to where Bizzy is, and I just
Mhm.
refocus onto him and onto the guy, and I just say, just remember, it cuts both ways.
He seems a bit intimidated by what you say, and he's genuinely trying to put on a happy face, because, you know, he's trying to deliver good news to you all. He doesn't want you to be closed off.
Carl.
He goes on anyway, and he goes, well, I've told you all what we're looking out of this, and, you know, I'm giving you free reign to do whatever you want here, but I really do want to thank you for what you've done so far. It actually has been a great help to not just us, but to everybody. Well, except for the XPR and the Overseers, but you know why.
No problem, sir.
Yeah. So,
Alright. We're done here.
Oh, look,
Alright.
you even...
Where shall we go?
You can feel free to use any of our other services as well. You don't have to leave just with a full stomach. You could probably stock up here as well.
So I'm guessing you have a weapons gallery or armor or a market at least, or a blacksmith or a workshop.
Sort of. Yes. That last part you said was correct. We do have a workshop. And yeah, there are people in there that sell things, but most of the time you can just make stuff.
I like what I'm hearing. All right, can you please show me where the workshop is?
Yeah, please. Show me as well.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Are you all done with your meals?
Hold on, before we do that, I do not trust you in a workshop.
Why?
Don't worry, you're...
Mate, I do not trust you at all. I have a bad feeling. A really bad feeling.
Trust my process. Let me cook.
Trust your... you know what? I kind of want to see what this guy can experiment on. Never mind. Sorry, please continue.
Can you actually point me in the direction of any health potions you have on sale or anything like that?
I can probably arrange for us to give you some of those.
Thanks, much appreciated.
Alright.
I'm just gonna walk out.
Wait, Karl, before you leave, do you need your gun to be fixed?
Fine.
I
don't even look at Gary. I just put my hand right next to my head. Like I just dismiss him and go.
Yeah. Sure.
All right.
I'm just gonna storm out.
Yeah. Okay.
He's in a pissy mood.
So while you guys are moving towards the workshop, I want to resolve Bizzy's request for health potions. So, Bizzy, how about you just tell me what you're hoping to get out of this?
Like, at least, 2 or 3 bottles of health potions, just to put in the inventory in case, needs a heal in a pinch.
Yeah, I can say that I can probably give you 2. So okay, we've got regular and we've got greater. So the last time you got, I think you just got a regular one. So I think I'll give you 1 greater and 1 regular. There we go.
Well, that's fanciful.
Yeah, that is dealt with outside of what's going on here. So yeah.
Oh, Tip, are you coming with us? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, he's going in. Yeah.
All right, cool. Just checking.
Yeah, so you all make your way into the workshop, and yeah, it's an odd mix of a market, but also just, you remember that place back in Didox that was just a whole bunch of benches out in the open, and they looked like they weren't being used? It's kind of similar to that. There's a whole bunch of benches, but they're not arranged in a sort of grid formation. They're just all over the place. People are free to move them around as they please. You see all sorts of creatures going around and they're working on stuff.
This looks chaotic.
Alright.
Mm.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah. And
Okay. I need...
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. You want to go ahead before I talk?
I'm basically giving you free reign to describe to me what you're hoping to get out of this, because I haven't given you that opportunity before.
I need an old pair of goggles, some glasses, this crystal. I'm gonna see if I can turn this crystal into a couple of lenses to shift between goggles.
Oh, okay.
Goggles.
I'm going to make crystal goggles. I could not think of a good name. Crystal goggles.
Yeah.
I could not think
Crystal
of a good name.
coconut.
Sure.
Coconut.
Is there anything else you want to make? Because that's one thing, and that's just going to be an enhancement to your original gear. I'm wondering if there's other gear that you need.
Well, I want to make a hooded coat, so I might be able to add like a hood or something to and repair this old coat that I got from the last adventure.
Okay.
And I want to make two new weapons.
Well, what are they?
Daggers. I want to make some daggers.
Okay, 2 daggers.
Wait, are they called daggers or short daggers? Right.
Yeah, they can be
Daggers.
called daggers.
Just-
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, just daggers.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And that's it?
daggers. Trying to think of other things. Let me check my box.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
box. My inventory. Let me check my bag.
Mm-hmm.
A bag of holding.
You don't
I
have
got
a bag of
this
holding.
Ah, you wish. Oh. Okay.
Huh?
Maybe we can transform this longbird. Fuck me. God. Oh, I've lost
Longbow
words.
into what?
I was thinking I could try and make this longbird into a long bow into a crossbow.
Oh, yes.
Glitch can't speak today.
Yes, absolutely.
I cannot. See if I can make some grappling hooks too.
That's I think that's yeah. We'll move on to we'll do everybody. So let's go to Karl next. Karl, what are you hoping to make?
I don't think Karl will follow us.
No, I didn't follow him in. I stormed out.
I thought
I
you
was
said
gonna-
fine. I thought you said fine that you were gonna.
No, I said it's fine.
Oh, it's fine. Are you sure? Because last time I checked, you've run out of pistol bullets.
Yeah, but you gave me another one.
Yes, I gave you a revolver, but the bullets only work with the revolver. What I'm saying is, this is a really good place to just stock up. You don't have to make anything new. You could just get things that you feel like you need.
There's a backstory reason why I'm
Okay,
not
I understand. All right, so you're not going there. How about you, Tipper? What are you planning to get out of this workshop?
Anything you said.
Yeah, pretty much anything.
Buckler.
What is that?
Type of shield.
Shit.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, shield is a good idea. Shit.
Okay, Gary also
Might
is
be too
hoping for a
heavy.
shield.
Buckler, a small round
I-
shield, either carried or worn on the arm.
Yeah, I getcha. What else?
What else? Okay.
Yeah, I'm writing out a whole list of these things.
What about your sword, Tipper? How's your sword going?
He's got 2 swords. I think he's fine.
I've got 2 of them.
Hey, do you think
I
this
think-
workshop might be able to chant stuff?
That is a good question. I'm gonna get them to roll.
No.
D20.
I don't have 2 swords. I've only got 1.
No, they will absolutely not be able to enchant anything.
Damn it.
I've only got 1 sword.
Wait, hold on. I thought you had an EP.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you have an
That's a
EP.
sword.
Sorry. So the EP is right at the bottom
I
of the
know
bloody
it's
page.
because
I
of
didn't see it.
it's because of the accented E. Yeah, alphabetical ordering breaks down.
I mean, we could. I can't really think of anything else.
Okay, that's fine. What do you want?
I'm gonna try and make an insight mask with one of the flower masks I have.
All right.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
And, well, I'm gonna try my best to make another staff with the 4 duplicating planks.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, you just remind me of something.
Actually, while I'm here in the workshop, DM, is there a possibility I can look into the linked heart piece, see specifically what it does, or is that not possible?
Yes, you can.
I would also like to try and get more shotgun ammo.
Okay, sure thing. Yeah, Bizzy, that leaves you as the last person.
Yee.
So, what would you like to get?
I don't really intend on getting anything. I just wanted to see if I can't look into the linked heart piece that I've got.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'll say that the potions you got were free.
Yeah.
5-7 just gave those to you. And as for the heart piece, I want you to please roll Arcana.
Arcana, right. That is 18.
Okay, so, you put the heart piece that you have on the workshop table, and you're just sort of investigating it, using, whatever innate magical thoughts that you have. And yeah, you are able to understand what it does. Now, you are already aware that under no circumstances should you unite the two pieces. But what you now know is that if you are actively holding it, and as is another person, damage is shared between the two of you. As in, half for one person, and the other half is applied to the other person.
Oh. It's like
that's...
it's like a chain.
Yeah, but it hasn't been active because you and Karl haven't had it out.
This is something I'm gonna have to tell him about, just in case he decides to wear it. Shit.
Okay, let's move down the list. Tipper, I want you to... Well, okay, no. You're just going to look for this shield and try and buy it. Can I just look it up and see how much it costs?
I don't even know this is a D&D item or not.
It doesn't exist as a D&D item. I can just give you a shield. Do you have a shield? No, you don't.
No.
Okay.
I've only been a two-hander sword person.
A normal shield costs 10 gold, but because it is specifically a buckler, I'm gonna reduce that price down to 7 gold, 5 silver. Can you pay that?
I've got 43.
Okay. How about I manage the gold? So you're going
I was ready to do it myself, but you know what? You do you.
Yeah, because I am I've got a lot of things to do. The min allowed for each type of currency is 0. Oh, I see. it doesn't like doing maths. Okay, so remove 8 gold pieces and add 5 silver pieces.
Math is math.
Yeah, and I also need to add a shield to you. That is going in your equipment, and I need to rename it Buckler, and it is a small circular shield. Got it. Okay, that's done.
It fits me.
Now, for your mask and your staff, I want you to roll Arcana. For your shotgun ammo, I can just potentially give that to you.
Alright, time to roll Arcana twice. This is for the staff, and that's an 11. This is for the mask, and it's a dirty 21.
Let's start with the simplest, the shotgun ammo. I can indeed give that to you. Let's see how much they cost. It doesn't freaking say! Well, I think that it would probably cost more than a shield, and you're getting 10... Yeah, there's 10 of them in a bundle. Let's say... how about 15 gold?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So I'll put that in for you. Modern bullets. And I just got to rename them. This is why I get you guys to do all the inventory management, because when I do it, it takes a while.
I did not mean to add.
No. I'm managing money right now.
Okay.
So I'm subtracting 15 gold. You now should have 25.
25.
Yep. Okay, that's done. Now, for the staff, I'm not gonna allow you to do the forced duplication. Is there something else that you want to try and do with the staff?
No.
No? Okay. And then, as for the mask that you have, absolutely. What happens with it is that it has no downsides now. So the flower mask now has no downsides. You can wear it and it won't have any ill effects towards you, which is good.
I have 2 of them.
Yeah, you can do it for both of them because you did get a 21.
Let's go.
Gary, are you still interested in getting a shield that is 10 gold?
Wait, is this the shield that goes on your arm and pops out?
It's
a different shield.
It's a handheld shield, yeah, but it's a big one.
Never mind. I think there'll be too much weight.
Okay, you do not want the shield. That's fine. Okay, so your crystal. Okay, I need you to roll Arcana 3.
Okay.
No. Yeah, Arcana twice for your goggles and your longbow.
What happens if they're both 11?
That's fine. They're both 11.
Okay, they're both 11.
Okay, so for your daggers, let me check how much a dagger is worth. A dagger is worth 2 gold, so you pay 4 gold for 2 of them. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, I would like 2 gold,
Okay,
2 daggers.
I will put those in your backpack and take away from you 4 gold. That's all good. Okay. Now, the coat. Let me have a look and see if they're offering something like that.
Can I just sew a hood on?
Oh, wait. You already have a robe?
I already have a trench coat.
Ah, trench coat. Yes. Okay, so in that case, I will get you to roll sleight of hand.
I got a 19.
19. Yes, the trench coat is now a hooded trench coat.
Wait, what color is this trench coat? I know that's a dumb question.
I believe it was like a light brown. It's one of those classic detective ones because you remember that it reminded you of Tipper when he was black and white and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it is one of those kinds. Now, okay, that's
Am
done.
I able to change the color?
Sure. What color do you want it to be?
You want it to be
black.
green?
Pure
I
black.
want to be
got
pure
it.
black.
Okay. Painted black. Absolutely.
Alright, cool.
Alright, I just remembered. Could I paint one of my planks green?
Fine, whatever. Doesn't
He
matter.
grabs a paintbrush, he grabs the lime green, starts painting it over. Awesome.
Yeah, it has no effect on anything, but you've got to remember that.
Perfect.
I'm not going to remember that for you.
Yeah.
Okay, now, for your goggles, I'm going to say that if you do this, it will be destructive. You will not retain the crystal once you turn it into these goggles. Is that okay?
Okay, what do you mean by that? Like, I won't be able to use their abilities?
No, you will be able to use their abilities, but it will only work, if you're wearing the goggles, obviously.
Oh yeah, no, that's completely fine.
Okay, and also you will lose the cyan ability.
The cyan was already melted halfway, so
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
alright.
Alright, so now I need to give those to you. Is there just goggles in... Oh, there's goggles of night. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll give that to you.
Oh, we don't have enchantments. Damn it.
No enchantments.
I would have enchanted those goggles with with the dark vision spell I have.
Oh, well, no, the green color already allows you to see far distances, so...
That's far distance, not night vision. That's not dark
true.
vision.
Well, your night
what I
vision
mean?
might still be good. I don't know. Well, it was try before, but now there's only 2 of them, so maybe duo goggles?
Duo crystal goggles.
Oh yeah, sure.
There we go.
Duo crystal goggles. Purple or green vision.
I just had another idea. I wanted to see if I can turn my work gloves into a grappling hood glove that shoots a grappling hook.
So you're becoming Detective Spider-Man, basically.
Okay. Well,
Noir
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Considering that you got an 11 on your crossbow roll, I'm going to say no.
Oh, that's right. I got a crossbow.
But I will give you that crossbow.
That's
let me
okay.
just.
I will just get my duct tape, strap a hook onto the arrow,
Yeah.
and shoot like that.
So okay, yeah, it's a hand crossbow. I'm adding that to your backpack. We delete the longbow. That's fine. Okay, now you have arrows, right?
I have 20 arrows.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, and you will be able to use that crossbow, no problem. Okay, that is everybody's equipment all sorted.
So we're done here.
Potentially.
Johnson, yeah.
Everyone good? Because I want to go see if I can find a library or something.
A library.
Library
I'm down
in this
for that.
place.
Well, or some type of research center. I want to figure out what this golden key does, or what it is.
Ah, okay.
Check up on Karl real quick.
Yeah, you do that.
Bizzy and Karl, I'm gonna come back to you later. For now, let's just stick with the other three. So as you are walking out of the workshop, and Bizzy and Karl have already gone out by this point, you see that there is a girl that is at one of these counters out the front of the fort, and she's wrangling in her hands on the counter this massive map. You look at this map and you see that it's a combination of stuff that's been printed out, but also her own scribblings on top of it. It is an incredibly meticulous map. It's something that she has worked on for a very long time, it seems.
Oh.
Excuse me,
Is this yours?
Yes. Oh yes, this is mine. Yeah.
You
incredible.
Look like you didn't get enough. You look like you didn't get enough sleep.
Oh, I get plenty enough sleep. No, I have to keep working on this. It's got to be perfect.
What is it?
Seems like just stress.
It's a map of the entire place. The wastenet, everything.
Oh, interesting.
Sure is massive.
It's gotta be. I gotta keep increasing the print size because we just keep finding new things.
Okay, ma'am, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you some type of navigator?
Yes. I'm a cartographer, but yeah.
Map like that wouldn't even fit in my pocket.
Oh no,
insane.
absolutely not. There's no way that you would be able to take this with you. I don't have a second copy.
Especially with my size.
I don't have a second copy.
Actually, this might help us. So we're near around here. Is there like a research center or a library around here? Or on this big map?
No, there isn't. Well, there isn't a dedicated one, but, wisdom of the crowd. Maybe I can help you?
Hey, you made it to the halfway point of this episode. It will continue shortly, but we'd like to let you know that this is our very first proper experience with Dungeons & Dragons, and it took a lot of work for us to create this homebrewed campaign from scratch. We had no sense of how good interp'd reality could be for the longest time, so if you've enjoyed what you've heard so far, consider giving us a like and sharing this episode with your friends. You never know who will want to join in on the adventure. That's all for the mid-rolls, so let's get back into the action.
I have this golden key with a sun on it. I was just trying to figure out what it does. Where it
Show
goes.
me.
Here you go.
Do you hand it over to her?
Yes.
Okay. She takes the key and she looks at it very intensely. She has an incredible attention to detail.
While she does that, I'm gonna grab my juice box and just take a sip out of it.
Sure.
And I would like to test out one of my masks.
Get it out of my bag.
I would like to test out one of my masks.
Okay, yeah. While you're both doing that, she's pondering this key. She's turning it in her hand and she's looking very closely at it, studying it, and she goes, "Oh, this looks like something from that fun fair that we used to hold. Man, that was a long time ago."
About the Major Gala.
Yes, that's right.
So what does the key do? Like, does it do absolutely anything? Or...
Oh, well, this was the prize key. This is how you would get out of the mansion. Oh boy, that mansion.
So what mansion did you go to?
Yeah, so what happened was we made 6 keys, and 5 of them wouldn't get you out of the mansion, but this one would. It was the prize key.
Huh.
I'm surprised you even walked out with it.
Where did you go?
Well, I kind of cheat the system, to be honest, so I never used it.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, I guess it's fine because the fair has been abandoned. Oh, I gotta
Why
write
was
that
it
down.
abandoned?
It was abandoned because Chris stole all the prizes and we couldn't be bothered to keep maintaining it.
Who's this Chris?
I think Chris is a character that we should not worry about because I see
you remember Chris. You remember Chris. It was the guy that the overseer that you encountered. Yeah, I think it was episode 8 where you were in like that little place with the fence, and there was a hoard of treasure there. Yeah, and the kid came down from the sky and was like, "You don't get on my stuff." That was him.
Oh, all right. I have an idea.
Chris?
Next time we see the kid, we can bargain with him.
I'm not sure that's the best idea.
I don't think so.
Gary, that's not a great idea. I tried it myself. It's not a great idea.
Trying to bargain with any overseer is almost a death sentence.
Yes. You
Okay,
try bargaining
what
with
if
them,
I
they
use it as a
give you a
trap
death threat.
and then shoot him in the head?
Oh,
Overseers
could
will
work.
get angry.
Well,
Okay, you know what?
Yeah,
You know what?
Angry.
Let's stop with these ideas.
That's
All
the
right.
thing, yeah.
So-
If you openly attack them and they find out, then
Yeah, they're not gonna like it.
here you
I
can
threw a
have
rocket
your
Chris.
key back. I'm not gonna get anything out of this. She gives you back the key.
I'm not
Rocket
gonna get anything out of
Chris.
this key
He
either.
got
It's
angry
for
at
a
me
fair
for
that's
a
closed
week.
down. So I
Well,
don't even know what you can use this
I don't know.
for.
I mean, you have it. Might as well just hold on to it. Maybe it's a good luck charm.
Oh yes, I'll just hold on to this piece of junk. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll just
I don't
put it
know.
in my
I'm just
backpack and forget about it.
I'm just making stuff up.
That's fair. You got any interesting places we can go to? We should check out.
Oh, there's so many interesting places in the Wastenet. You have no idea. Is there any particular place, like idea of a place that you're thinking of?
An all-you-can-eat buffet.
You just had that.
No,
You
that's
just
not an
eat.
all-you-can-eat.
You just ate.
You're not gonna find anything like that, because, well, we're the closest thing you have to that, because every other place, the food is so scarce.
No, so you ate in your bloody sleep.
No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
You also ate a dinner for 2.
I saw you with my own eyes.
No, that's
You can't
it was
deceive
AI.
me.
It was AI.
You know what? We're feeling adventurous. Why don't you pick somewhere to go, and we'll go check it out? Is there any missions or anything that needs to be done?
Oh well, I don't concern myself with missions or anything. I'm just doing a map. If you're asking about missions, remember that 5-7 raised a bunch of possibilities with you all.
I'll be honest. I actually don't remember any of them.
Okay, well, what?
Okay, I need a history check on
Sure,
what
sure.
missions we can
Do a history check then. Yeah.
Don't fail.
Imagine he fails. I'm
I
betting.
know. I got a 22.
There we go.
There we go.
What
Yeah,
I
much
mean.
better. Mm-hmm.
The power of peer pressure.
Peer pressure? Okay. You remember that 5-7 told you that there were a couple of places that you could look into. He wanted you to go out into town and just do whatever. He raised the possibility of you having checking out the Psycho Robodrome, seeing if you can reduce the amount of accidents that happen there. Go to Train Hell to look for secrets. Go to the museum to perhaps put an end to a particular religion. And help Lieutenant Maximilian figure out what happened to his contingent in Didox.
Guys, to be honest, I feel like destroying religion. I feel like to face God in the face and destroy him. So, anyone up for that? No one?
The map lady looks very concerned at you, and she's like,
I shouldn't even be shocked. I'm bloody agnostic.
Yeah, but
I don't even know whether to believe or not.
Yeah, but the thing, like, that was a pretty bold thing for Gary to say, though.
Yeah.
That would be something I would have said.
Yeah, what happened to your character arc, Gary?
I don't know how to act in my character arc.
I do not see the problem.
Okay.
It's a false religion. Like, I feel like we should go destroy it.
Right, yeah.
People are losing their life savings for this. Not on my watch. We'll go save the people.
What if they believe in gambling?
I'm gonna get her to roll.
Then I can't really solve that problem. That's an addiction, and that's
Well,
a serious problem.
I can't give you any information about what's going on in the museum because all I'm concerned about is documenting the layout of everything. I don't want to concern myself with politics or anything like that.
That's completely fine, but can you please direct us to the museum?
Oh, yeah, certainly. Okay, so, she pulls out, a map of the, of town. Well, it was the map that she was already working on, but she points to a specific...
She just moved the map, the big huge map, to the section of where the town is.
Yeah. She, yeah, exactly. She's, like, coordinating it off with her fingers, and she goes, okay, so we're here on the east side, and the museum is all the way on the other side, on the west side. Now, there's two ways. Well, actually, there's three ways to get there. The first way is to go down near Transtundra and then go directly across and then back up again. Now, you'll have to deal with the Zen People's Republic that way. So that might be an issue. There's the top way, but you'll have to travel through Death's Maw, which is another issue. And then there's the bottom way, which is, it goes through the skate park, but that's a really long walk.
I have a better idea.
Oh?
What is your idea?
I mean, there isn't any other way on the map.
Okay, I'm going to check my spell book.
Oh my god.
Oh.
If you're going to suggest something, and I have a feeling I know what it is.
I got it.
Oh, God,
I already have it.
What? What do you have?
I pull out my spell book and show this cartographer Tense's floating disc.
What is that supposed to do?
It's my flying spell.
Explain to me what it does. I need to figure out if it helps anybody.
Well,
Number one, can it hold multiple people?
Yeah.
Yes, it can hold multiple people. We could fly in the air to the museum.
I could show you the museum.
Okay, well, how long does it...
Dusty.
Please describe it to me in all the detail possible. I need to know what this disc can even do.
Well, I do have good news. Only 2 people within a 3-foot... Oh, multiple people in a 3-foot radius can fit on it. Bad news is, the bigger the person, the more size fits in. So it travels by walking speed, and it has a duration of 1 hour.
Sorry, it travels by walking... No, we're
it
not
travels
doing that.
It travels by my walking speed.
Yeah, okay, so it can support any number of people. It grows to their size, so it fits them all. Walking speed... Is it always walking speed, or is it affected by the number of people on top?
Well, it can be affected by the number of people on top.
Yeah.
Depending on their weight.
Yeah, so if it's walking speed, if just you are on it, and you've got these 4 other people, I'd say that it will probably travel somewhere between 1/4 and 1/5 of its normal speed. So you might be sitting up there for a while, and depending on where you go, you'll get spotted by something, maybe.
Which is why I have these masks.
Look,
okay, the mask doesn't conceal you.
Okay, if you and Tipper want to do that, that's fine. I think I'm gonna go on the... Oh, which one was it? I don't want to go down the skate park. It was I think it was the second option I wanted to do.
Death's Maw?
Yeah, I want to try something.
If you die, I'll try and locate your corpse with my fine.
If I die, I'll see you in Trans Hella or Transgender. Whatever that
Tundra.
creepy
Oh,
I-
too bad.
I don't.
I'll see you in hell. There we go.
train hell, great.
Yeah, I'll see you in train hell.
Look.
Go on.
I don't know. I
Yeah, don't mind him.
Okay, what do you recommend? I did not even get your name, actually. I just realized. What is your name?
Oh, it's Vaya.
Oh, Vaya. Sorry, I do apologize. I did not get
it's
your
okay.
name.
I don't. I don't need to give my name out to everybody. It's fine.
Gary, how dare you neglect a clan member?
But look. I think that really there is no real safe way to get to the museum right now. Really the best way to go is through the XPR route and just hope that nobody there even, notices you. They could be occupied doing something else.
What's
Why not?
XPR again?
The Zen People's
The
Republic.
Zen People's Republic.
You know what? Sure, let's go that way. If you two want to fly, I'm gonna walk in that direction.
I don't trust this flying thing.
hold on.
Are you sure?
I mean, if you want to walk, I can allow you to walk.
I just got a great idea. I forgot that this path even existed. In Die Docks, there is a secret entrance into Train Hell, and from Train Hell, you can exit through another portal and go back to the side of town with the museum on it. So you could go through there real quick. And that's way safer. Well, I mean, relatively. But it's way safer than going any of the 3 ways through town.
Gary, you've experienced Train Hell. Tell me what it's like in there.
I've only saw it. I've never experienced.
No,
it.
yes, you did. You were there.
Apparently, I was there, even though I'm pretty sure it wasn't Train Hell. I'm pretty sure it was another stupid place. But you know what? I was there. I don't remember it, but I was there. There we go. Cool. Right.
Okay, well, we could just make this part of your character, that you know that you went there, but you don't remember anything about it. Because I'm gonna be frank with you, I cannot keep explaining to you what happened in there. Yeah. Well, yeah. Look, wow, I totally forgot about that way there. But yeah, there you go. That's one way you could go. I'd recommend that way, definitely.
Screw it. Let's just go that way.
Okay. If I get isekai by a train, I know who to go to.
A Lord and Savior, I guess.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you all planning to?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say when we start walking out, I just turned to I don't know where Bizzy and Karl is. I expect they're outside the front.
Yeah. Before you get to that, let's actually visit them now because.
Okay.
They're going to be doing something. Yeah. So, Karl, you want to take the reins here?
I'm just going to be sitting outside the awesome fort, and I'm just going to...
Yeah, like on the front porch, lower floor, basically?
Pretty much outside of it. I'm just, like, I just couldn't stay in there.
Yeah.
Hey, you okay?
Not really, no.
Figured as much.
My apologies for my outburst in there, but I just cannot stand it.
Why are you apologizing to me? Not like you punched a guy. And besides, it's matters that affect you personally, so why would you apologize for that? Besides, I have no interest in keeping too friendly a relationship with those guys. Leave that to Gary. He's the one that signed the piece of paper.
That's fair. It's just that they claim to be the ones that are against what the XPR and the overseers are doing, yet they take a carrot and the stick approach towards them. Reality, they say that they're doing stuff, but they don't actually do any action against them. They just send people out on doing stuff that they have, in my opinion, don't really bloody care about. Because if they did care, they would have at least said something about the destruction of the Pale Boys, but no, they didn't. So in the end, they're just a fucking facade of something that they say that they are against.
Well, you know that Bizzy was able to determine that 5-7 was telling the truth, that he has no relation with any of those clans. The issue is that they're doing their best basically to just survive. So they don't, like, do public voicing of any. It's all sort of covert, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, look, I don't really know how much of this works, but I can tell tells. One of the perks of getting good at something you really shouldn't be getting good at, you can tell when people are lying or telling the truth. And from what I could discern,
Sure.
he was telling the truth. I mean, it doesn't justify anything, but
There may be
point still stands.
Point still stands. If they're not man enough to do anything, what the fuck is the point of them doing anything at all?
I guess there's really only one way to find out, but do you want to find out? That's the big question.
Partially. What also hurts is that the fact that they just wiped us off the fucking records. You know, we tried to be friendly towards them. You know, we tried. But inaction and just trying to do things more covert, it just doesn't fucking work sometimes. They've entrenched themselves long enough that peaceful means have just gone out the bloody window. As much as I don't want to take violent action, it's necessary in order to unseat their power.
Well, sometimes it's the only thing you can do, and I'm pretty sure you understand that better than most.
I guess so.
As you two are sitting out the front, I want you both to roll perception, please.
Ruh-roh.
6.
Okay, first of all, I got a very fucking dirty 20. Second of
Ooh.
all, I'm gonna cast Heroic Inspiration for Karl.
Okay, sure. Oh, speaking of which, I need to give out inspiration. Who doesn't have it?
Well, I used mine, but I've just...
What's the roll for inspiration again? 1d4 plus...
Plus 2.
I do not have it.
Okay, let me think. I think I'll give Karl one. Tipper, do you have inspiration?
Absolutely. After that long rest, I've got another one.
Oh yeah, that's right. You always have it. You know what? I'll give it to Gary.
Yeah.
Also, that's a plus 6 to Karl's roll. So that'll
okay,
be
so we got a
12.
12. Very good. You look around and you suddenly realize that a whole bunch of members of the Staps are running around in town, just out in the open. They have this panicked and sweating look on their face, and you see that they're all in their skinny black arms carrying spray cans of different colors. They're sort of patterned, and they're just running around looking for things.
What?
Crazy. Am I going crazy? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes, I'm seeing what you're saying. What the fuck is happening?
I guess they're in a rush to paint the tapestries or something? What the fuck's going on?
More like painting the town black.
Well, it really depends on what color the cans are.
Are you going to try and approach one of them?
I will, yeah.
Alright.
I'll go with her.
Are you gonna try and make contact with a specific one, or just roll the dice?
First person that, like I reach my hand out to grab someone by the arm, and it's just the first person I grab.
Okay, let me see, how many of them are there? Ha Very good roll. So, what happens is, you grab Sinker, and he grunts and struggles for a moment, but then he looks up and he realizes who he's looking at. He's looking at, Bizzy and Karl, and he's like, "Oh, you guys, you've got to help us! Tully is back! There's a contest on! Help!" And he jumps out of your hands and immediately starts running away, still looking for things with his spray can.
Wait, Sinker!
He's just gone.
Oh, for God's sake. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to kill Tully.
Oh, great. Oh, wait, hang on. Karl,
Yes?
before I forget, don't go about wearing the linked heart piece.
What?
Are you wearing the linked heart piece?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, fair warning, we share damage if we wear that.
Huh? Huh?
Oh.
I don't know, someone had the practical joke, love hurts or some shit like that. Come on, let's go!
Okay.
Oh, fucking alright then.
Also, everyone else comes out at this time.
Oh,
Oh,
what are
hey.
you guys doing?
What are you guys doing?
We've got a
Going
major
to
problem
kill-
here.
Going to kill Thule, are you guys in?
Wait,
No,
he's
we're gonna
active?
go destroy your religion.
Well, we can do both at the same time, come along.
Yeah, let's do it.
No,
I am down to
fine.
kill a combat now.
Alright, we'll do that first. What about you, Tippo? Well, hold up. I gotta make sure Tippo is alright with this.
Mhm.
I need down to Tippo. Tippo, you're right to come along?
I don't have anywhere else to go anyway.
Fair enough, let's go.
Okay. So, what are you going to do? Because right now, all you see is that the Staps are running around with these spray cans, trying to find things. You have no current inclination of where Thule might be.
I'm gonna yell out and ask, where the fuck is Thule? And see if anyone knows.
By any chance, you got a megaphone on you?
I've got a loud voice.
You yell it out. Please roll, investigation.
Holy fuck, that's a dirty 23.
Is that a natural 20?
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's a dirty
23.
It's a dirty 23.
Okay. As you see that a whole bunch of them, they signpost with their arms, towards the entrance to Trans-Tundra and, the road that goes further into town.
Oh, we have to go that way anyway. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You're right. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Come along.
Alright, here we go.
Oh my goodness, that's my Thule voice? Okay. I just listened back to it and I'm like, oh, that's it? Alright. You all run over there and you turn the corner and you're looking around, you can't see any other person apart from these Staps running around, and then you hear this really it's like a digitalized voice. It's like it's gone through, like, coming out of some kind of speaker, right? And you hear this person saying, "Come on now, you've got to find all those broken textures. If you don't, there'll be a consequence."
Did you realize that slavery was abolished in 1862?
Do you realize that he can't hear you?
You look up in the air in front of you, and it appears that all the way down the road, you were running across this place when you were chasing down Ambient in episode 7, right? You ran down there. So it's that road, and he's like over it. And like, you're looking at it from the side. You see that there is an overseer in the sky that appears to be looking around, watching what's happening beneath him. And in his hand, he is holding something.
Hold up, give me a second, guys.
Mhm.
Time to try out my new goggles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I put my goggles on and transform it into Farsight goggles.
Okay, green, yes. So, yeah, I'm going to give you a full description of what this thing is. Okay, so, first of all, the Overseer you immediately recognize as Chris. He looks exactly the same. You see, he's got the sort of salt shaker looking head, with the cups around the ears, covered in white armor plating on top of a black velvety texture, and this pattern over him, but most distinctly the number going down the side of his vest, 32015. You see that he is holding something that appears to look like a wrench. It has one end that would be for tightening bolts, the other end has nothing on it, like there's no loop, there's no other side to this wrench. But you realize that there is a display on the wrench, and it's a blue backlit monitor with a digital face on it, dark blue dots. Judging by the voice that you heard, you reason that was probably come from the wrench.
Okay, so guys, I have some good news. Actually, I have no good news. It's Chris.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, you can see Chris is holding Thule and is just looking around at all the staps running around.
Other bad news, he's holding Thule. So
okay, let's get rid of Thule. And on the way, we could ask Chris some questions about the fucking comb.
Okay, remember my idea from before? I think we should use that idea. We should use the golden key. We'll put it down. We'll trap him. We'll at least get him close enough. Because he's up in the sky right now. How are we going to get there?
That's a good point. Yeah,
You're gonna lure him.
We are going to lure him.
Ooh, interesting.
Here's the map. Here's the strategy. Here's the heist.
You don't have the map, but whatever. What's your strategy?
I'm the map. I'm the map.
I get on the ground, I grab a stick.
Okay, hold on. Please all of you roll stealth.
Stealth, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do I? Oh, okay.
13.
I got a 18.
Oh, fuck off. That was a 7.
Oh, no.
Am I able to put inspiration on that roll? On Bizzy's roll?
Yes, because you're not in battle. Sorry, Tipper and Gary, I need your stealth rolls.
18.
I got dirty 20.
All right, good.
That is a 5. So that is a 5.
5, sure. So
Makes
she's
it
now
12.
at 12. Yeah, okay, so you all remain undetected. So yes, you can continue discussing your strategy.
Okay, here's the plan. We'll go down sneaking by every single person. They probably won't even notice us, but we need to watch out for Chris.
You are right in his line of sight. He can look around at any moment and see you all, but he's so preoccupied with watching the Staps doing whatever they're doing that he hasn't spotted you yet.
I may have an idea on how to distract them before you go through.
Go ahead.
Give me the smoking sword, if you still have it.
I do not have the smoking sword.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
That disappeared, unfortunately, a very long time ago. I know. I am terribly sorry. But
what if we throw the key?
we have figured out something else. This golden key.
Yes. We could throw it in toward him. If he hears the sound, he's gonna look to where the key.
The question is how we gonna like wrap him up? How are we gonna trap him? Because I don't think normal rope is gonna do anything. Anyone got like a spell or something?
Hey, don't forget.
Looking at the 2 spellcasters, hopefully they have something to bind people.
Okay, you want a binding?
I could force him to chase me.
We could also just get him to forcefully chase him, because I think him has a bit more attitude to that guy.
One thing I will say is that the last time you tried to use suggestion on a comm, it only caused them to have auditory disturbances for 1 turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to use suggestion because that's why.
Yeah.
It didn't work last time.
I'll make him chase me around. I'll hold this sword.
Okay. How about we split into 2 teams? The distraction team and the attack team. So that way no one's going alone.
How are we going to hold him? How are we going to hold him to attack him? He's just going to fly.
Yeah, Gary is trying to use the golden key as like a distraction.
I already have the distraction. I need a holding thing.
Use a spell to trap.
A holding spell.
Yeah.
I have a hold person spell.
I
can try casting it.
Thank you.
Hold person. Is this a level 1 or level 2 spell?
It's a what is it? It doesn't say it's a level. It's it's a level 2 spell. It's a level 2 spell.
Oh yeah, I also have that.
Okay, so we have 2 whole person people.
Alright, here's the plan. We throw the key down. We yell at him. We go like, hey, look at this key. We start running. We throw the key down. We get the 2 whole people behind a rock or something. And when he comes down to pick up the key, because he'll get distracted, they will cast a spell, hold him, but then we'll attack. Alright, ready to go.
I think we only need one caster for that
You
spell.
get the head
listen,
No, listen. What if it fails?
Exactly, let's just get 2, just in
Hold
case.
on. Okay,
Yep,
I'll
agree.
remove suggestion. Hold on.
Suggestion doesn't work,
my
it's a
head.
lot new suggestion.
Yeah, I am changing around my spells for this exact moment.
Yeah,
Alright,
you can do
okay.
that.
Who's ready?
And done. I'm good.
I'm
Tim?
ready to go.
Sorry, hold on.
If I
Karl,
fail, I'm
Karl,
gonna cast guidance on you. Okay?
Okay,
Karl?
that works.
All right.
Karl, I'll need your big,
Yes?
strong voice for this.
Okay.
Can I count on you?
Do you?
Tipper?
though?
I don't know. I hope you can. Tipper, hold you back up. Like we'll run. You stay in one position and you come and attack because I don't know how fast you can be.
In case emergency,
Unfortunately,
break
in case-
glass.
Break glass.
I like your
Alright.
way of thinking.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Go team.
Okay.
No one else?
So the first
Okay,
thing you're
cool.
going to do
I agree.
is throw the key.
All right, here we go.
Roll strength.
That is a 14.
14. Okay, so looking at the map, you guys are on the Trans-Tundra side, and there's 3 buildings down, and then there's the side that Chris is at. So with a 14, you are able to throw the key all the way to the point where the 3rd building would be. And with that high of a throw, definitely the key is going to make a sound as it hits the ground on the road. Now,
Good, he
I'm going
knows.
to roll for Chris. Oh, yeah. You see that he immediately turns around and looks straight down at the key, having noticed that it has come into his field of vision. But he looks up
Crap.
and he sees all of you. And you hear him immediately go, "What are you guys doing? Hey, what happened? We're in the middle of something here.
Hi again.
Hi, how's it going?
Get out of here!
Did you like the
doing
rock I
contest."
threw at you that other time? Did you like tasting rocks?
Goddamn plan.
Who are these all? Can't they just leave us alone? We're in the middle of something. Don't want to ruin the contest.
Wait, hold on. Do we actually have to
Your
do
con-
anything?
Your context sucks absolute penis.
Oh, I'm gonna get you now! Get over here! You see that Chris, he flies right over to all of you. I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
Initiative.
Wait, can I? Oh, I was about to say, can I try to cast Hold Person?
That's 6.
Oh my
Well,
god!
first you need to roll initiative first.
I
I
rolled
did-
it.
I
I
did
rolled it.
six.
For
too.
fuck's sake!
6.
Come on, it's a 6.
6.
Yeah, I got a 6 as well.
12
I
for
rolled
whom?
2.
I got 19.
Oh, 19. Tipper and Gary?
2.
2. And initiative for Tipper.
20.
20.
20. Ooh, okay. Alright, so Tipper, you are first.
Case of emergency, break glass.
Chris is flying right towards you.
Alright, I get the buckler and flail ready then.
Okay, sure. You're going to go for an attack then?
Yeah, let's go for a bash.
Okay. Do what you need to do.
Yep. I got a 16 with my flail.
That hits. Damage.
It'd be a 7.
7 damage. Okay. Where are you hitting him?
Right in the face.
Okay, yeah, so you're able to wind up this flail swing incredibly quickly, and you just swing it right at
It's an emergency, break glass!
right at Chris's face. It does indeed connect with the side of Chris's face, and you see that there is, with such a forceful impact, and the fact that he was moving at the same time, this definitely has an effect. You see that there cracks appear on his helmet where the flail made impact, and obviously his head twists to give way to the flail. So whenever Chris talks, you hear dubstep underneath his voice. Now, with this collision to his head, it's like his voice is constantly transmitting. So now you just hear extremely obnoxious compressed dubstep constantly. like it's not stopping when he stops talking anymore.
That's a horrible noise to hear.
Yeah. Next is what are you going to do?
I will cast hold person on Chris.
All right. Let's hope you're
Also,
successful.
in this instance as well, hang on. I will also cast guidance. I can do this
Out of turn?
anytime.
Okay.
Yeah, I can cast at will, so I'll cast
Okay.
guidance.
Sure.
So that adds 1d4. So
Okay, that
no,
was
hang
basically
on.
needed.
Oh, it was needed.
1d4. I got a 4, so that's 11 total. I don't think that's enough.
No, for me it's 11.
Oh, well,
so you
there
got
you go.
it. You got it just
Yeah.
barely, did you?
Yeah, because
Just
of guidance.
Okay. Wow. So immediately after Tipper deals the first blow, yes, you are indeed able to lock Chris in place. But the lock is weak. You see that he is sort of able to move himself around, but like he can't change his position in space, right? So he's like his arms are sort of twitching and he's trying to swing at you all. And like he's yelling out all sorts of cusses and no, he doesn't. I don't think he cusses.
Do you have a potty mouth?
Yeah, he is a potty. He goes, "Oh, you kids, you children, your youngins are gonna get you."
I hate to be
Good
the
luck
party
with
pooper,
that.
but he has to roll a wisdom saving throw or
Yeah.
Sure,
face paralyzation.
Yes.
He got an A.
He has to get No, that doesn't succeed.
Yeah,
That doesn't
yeah,
succeed. It's
yeah.
11.
Yep, he's stuck. He's stuck.
All right, yeah.
I'm
So
moving.
now it would have been his turn.
He has to.
What? Okay,
If it's
yeah.
He has
Oh,
to roll
he has
again.
to roll again, does he?
Basically, how hold person works, he has to continue rolling.
Okay, he got a 14
save,
this time.
Oh,
Okay, so he is free, but I'm gonna say that he is not immediately going to move, because, being stuck in place. Instead, he is going to attack. What happens is he pulls his hand around, with Thule in it, and you see that he, spams his thumb on Thule, and you could barely hear him go, "Get in there! Get him out of here!" And, Thule goes, I keep forgetting Thule's voice. It's like,
peak
intruders.
dungeon masting.
I love to deal with people outside of the competition. All right. He is going to attempt to attack you guys. I want you all to roll dexterity saving throws.
Hold on, everyone, get behind me quick. I can cast something.
17.
I would like to do shield.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh no!
Uh,
I rolled a 12.
a 12.
Okay,
I rolled a 17.
I kind of just want to get behind.
Yeah.
behind
Whom and
Wolf
Gary, what are your dexterity rolls?
now.
I'm using
6.
shield.
You still need to
Am
do
I able to-
dexterity just in case.
Just in case if...
Hang on. I've got a
Saving
question.
throw?
Am I able to drag
11?
Tipper back?
Huh?
Am I able to drag Tipper back since he failed? So am I able to...
No,
Doesn't-
because it's not your
Doesn't
turn.
Tipper have a shield?
Okay.
He does have a shield. Okay, answer me this. Does your shield protect against magical attacks?
Barrier of magical force protects you until the start of the next turn. Okay, it
Magical
does.
force. Okay, it sounds like it does.
Yes.
It's magical.
With a shield, though, this feels like a really easy way to get out of this, so I'm gonna roll to see how effective this is. An 11. Okay. Tipper, please roll a... okay, hold on a second, let me have a look.
Well, I don't really need to use my shield considering it's an 11.
Yeah, but Tipper, please roll, because this is it does bypass the shield. Please roll an Arcana.
Arcana?
Yes.
6.
Would you like a curse?
Screw it. I'll have one.
Alright, please roll again and also roll a D100.
I'll roll a D100 first before I actually
Sure.
roll.
You can finally have one this session.
I think this is the D100. Yeah, 16.
16. Okay. And your Arcana roll?
19.
19. Okay, that's much better. So you are hit by a beam that comes out of Thule. It's instant. You don't have time to react. You feel yourself lose all your footing on the ground. However, you are staying in place essentially because your curse is you believe you have turned to gold, thus you will act stiff yet have an air of confidence regarding your wealth and strength. Mark your character as petrified. So
what, is he like Midas or something?
No, so this curse is like, oh, I'm made of gold, I'm worth so much, but also I can't move, so don't you dare touch me. But in this respect, the curse is actually helping you because it's freezing you in place.
Well done.
Okay, hold on. No, Tipper, you believe you are gold, so you are like, it's gonna give you a whole bunch of confidence because you think you're worth a lot.
I feel strong.
And
I don't know what's
gold.
I look back at Tip and I go like, I don't know what's up with that attitude, but I put my thumbs up and I go like, but it's working for me, so you keep on doing that.
You hear Thule go, what? That didn't work? Chris, what are you doing? I don't know, you're the one that's supposed to be doing this stuff. What? Next up is... Okay, Karl and Bizzy, you both got a 6, so what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to cast Hold Person, so I need to roll... Come on, Wisdom, come on.
Okay.
If it fucking rolls! Okay, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
15! It hits!
Okay. Let's
but you
see
have to roll a
if he
wisdom saving
escapes
throw.
out of it. He escapes out of it, sorry.
Wait, what do you mean he escapes out of it? What did he roll?
He got a 16.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Immediately!
Yeah, immediately. Is that the end of your turn?
So who's going to take Tipper's turn if he's frozen?
Well, he can still do stuff even if he's frozen.
You just can't move.
God
yeah, solid.
damn it!
So I'm guessing. So Thule is a weapon, right? So
yes, Thule is a weapon, an animate sentient weapon.
Am I able to do a fucking spaghetti western and use my revolver? Shoot.
Oh yeah, sure. You can try and shoot Thule out of Chris's hands. Go
please.
for it.
I have a great idea if you do that. I hope you do it.
Fuck! It's a 6.
A 6.
God damn it!
Okay. For a 6, yeah, it doesn't fire.
Fuck, jammed.
Yeah. But you don't lose any ammo for that. Okay, Gary, you're up.
Right. How to defeat a man? Wait, how high would you say these two are?
They are at your level now because they were coming towards you, but they've been momentarily stunned.
Okay. So I'll start running. I'll grab my 2 daggers out and I'll cast Misty Step.
Okay, yes. So where are you going to teleport?
I'm going to teleport right in front of them.
You're already right in front of them, so you don't need to. Yeah.
Wait, so how far front am I?
So Tipper was at the front of the group, and Chris and Thule are like right near him. He was able to hit them with his flail. That's how close they are.
Okay. So, I have a better idea. I'll put my daggers away. I'll use Misty Step.
Yep.
I'll teleport right behind him.
Yes.
Right behind him.
Yes.
Get them in a choke holder.
Oh, a choke hold.
I don't know if I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then am I able to use 2 spells in one go?
No. Not unless you.
Does it
a bonus action spell?
Yeah, it has to be a bonus action spell.
Okay, but does it count if the spell is from a book and then I use one of my actual spells?
No, it does count because it is a spell book. You are using D&D spells.
Yeah. So you
can at least do the chokehold. That would be an unarmed strike, correct?
Yeah, damn it, that's not gonna...
I mean, you could just move toward him and then grapple him.
Oh, well, okay, I run towards him and I try to touch Thule and use absorb element.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna try and grab it?
Well, grab it or at least touch it.
Yeah, okay. So do your absorb element thing or whatever.
Alright. I rolled a D5. I roll a 5.
What? You mean you got
rolled
a
a
5
5.
on your D20?
What do you... It's a
Wait,
D6.
Yeah, it's a D6.
Oh, a 5 on your D6. Okay, oh, that's what, absorb element does it?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
effect.
Well, hold on. I need to roll reaction first. Oh, good. The reaction fails. So, yes, you are indeed able to grab Thule, and you and Chris are in a struggle for Thule. Thule's going, "Hey, get your hands off me! Only overseer's allowed to touch me!" And you feel that absorb element does nothing.
Oh, okay. Guys, I have bad news.
Absorb element doesn't work on inanimate objects, don't it?
I was hoping it would.
You dumb fuck.
I probably should just grab. Okay,
Well, you're wrestling for Thule right now. Okay, Tipper.
Give me Thule.
Tipper, you are up.
Give it
Remember that you are unable to move from your current position, but you can still fight.
Midas has blessed me.
God.
He just looks completely normal, but he's like stiff as a rock.
I'm just imagining Tipper in a JoJo
trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to swap weapons? How does petrified work?
Well, petrified typically means that you're unable to move at all. But let's say if you have something in your other hand, you would technically be able to use it.
Okay, so technically I'm still stuck with my buckler and flail then.
Oh, is your buckler mountable on your arm?
I'm assuming so. It's like
okay. So I will say
I think it's got a handle.
Yeah. So let's say that the shield is mounted on your arm, and you've got the flail in your free hand, but in your offhand you have something else. What would you like to be in your offhand? Now remember, you cannot move the thing in your offhand, but if it's like a gun, you can probably press the trigger.
Okay, we'll try to get the Beretta out, I guess.
Okay, so you got the Beretta in your offhand. Give it a fire.
I'm assuming the flail is my offhand.
No, the flail is in your free hand because that's the one that you're using to get the most strength out of. Your right hand, right? You're right-handed, correct?
This has never been talked about with Tipper.
Yeah, okay. Is Tipper right-handed or left-handed?
Left.
Okay, he's left-handed. So the flail is in his left hand, and so that's his free hand, and his offhand is his right hand. You've got the shield on the arm of the right hand, and the Beretta in the right hand.
Okay, let's do it.
So you're gonna fire.
So I'll try to aim.
You can't aim. So
oh well, I can't aim.
Yeah, it's gonna be hit disadvantage basically.
So how do I do disadvantage? I'll
roll hit DC twice, pick the lowest.
I'll roll DC twice. Okay.
Yeah, hit DC twice, pick the lowest.
18 and 5.
Oh,
5.
You bungled it at the last second. All right.
What did you expect? I'm petrified.
Yeah,
I
know. Your go.
Oh, yay, my go. I'd like to cause whole person again.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's see if you can do it.
I just really like holding people.
Yes.
We're trying, okay? We're trying.
We gotta try and freeze him.
That's a 13.
Does that succeed?
Succeeds for him, at least.
Yeah, it succeeds for me.
Okay, oh yeah, I have to react. 11. Does 11 break out?
Fuck.
It does?
Does it?
Yep. I have it has to be wisdom 11 or higher.
Oh, that's awful. It's like half chance of him escaping. Jeez. Okay. All right. Well, Chris is going to go again. Now, you weren't able to successfully hold him down, so now he is no longer like frozen in place. You hear him call out, "Quick, we got an emergency here! I've got a whole bunch of people coming! Come on, everybody, come help me!" In his main hand, he's holding Thule, still tugging, like tug-of-warring with Gary. Let's see if he breaks out. He does. So Thule has broken out.
Damn it.
He draws in his offhand. So it's some kind of tube glowing energy that comes out of this, and it's similar to the you remember how when you fought the com at the beach and how he had this cattle prod that a beam came out of? It's something different but similar to that. It's way thicker. It's got silver on the outside, and the beam is blue, and he's going to swing that at I guess Tipper's in front. Who else is in front?
No fucking clue.
So I'm actually going to have to write this down. So we've got Chris is here, Tipper is here. Now Gary, you're right next to him, trying to wrangle this out. And then we've just got Karl, Hum, and Bizzy to place. Wait, Karl, what did you try to do on your first turn?
Try to shoot Thule out of his hand.
Okay. So
jammed.
you need to be able to shoot. I'm going to say that you're like behind Tipper to the left, and then let's say that Hum is far to the left and Bizzy is far to the right, because you two are trying to hold person.
Well, I can't hold him anymore, can't I?
Well, you're trying at least. Yeah. So
I'm
what he's
trying.
going to do? He's going to swing this saber around, and that is going to make contact with Tipper and Gary. Let's see what happens. Fortunately for you, he completely misses.
Embarrassing.
So he's incompetent, right?
But in his other
way
hand,
too confident.
In his other hand, he is still messing with Thule. Let's see what he does next with that. Right, yeah. So, having broken away from you, Gary, he turns Thule on you, spamming it, with his thumb or whatever, and he gets and he casts another beam onto you. This one reverses the direction of gravity. You are now beginning to hurtle upwards.
Uh-oh.
Everybody else except Tipper. No, Bizzy. You're closest. Please roll dexterity, and Gary, dexterity saving throw.
Everyone, just normal dexterity?
No, only Bizzy is doing normal dexterity, and Gary is doing dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
That's not bad. I got a 9.
All right. So I'd say that Gary is able to hold onto Chris's shoulder for a short amount of time, but then Bizzy, you go out. Okay, wait. What form are you in, Bizzy? Oh, but okay, you're wearing your battery pack, so okay. So what's going to happen? I can take off the battery pack.
I can take off the battery pack.
No, you can't do that right now. Yeah, transformation pains, nothing happens. But you run over and you're basically doing your best to hold Gary down. However, Gary outweighs you. So if he was to lose his grip on Chris, he would start floating upwards and you would be following with him.
God damn it.
I need to go over there. Because I'm the heaviest.
This isn't such a good idea after all!
I'm the heaviest.
Out of character, DM, dumb question.
Mm-hmm.
I know suggestion doesn't work, but would absorb element work on Chris, or would it just...
No.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work on Thule. It doesn't work. It has to be a standard D&D magical effect. Thule is not a standard D&D magical effect.
All right, well, we're going to plan B.
All right, Bizzy, you are up.
Struggling to hold on to Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there anything I can do? That is a good fucking question.
I have a suggestion. Grab the gasoline out of my goddamn bag and blow it up.
You're in the crossfire.
Sacrifices must be made.
No.
You know what? I'm up for a little bit of drama.
What is it with you and sacrifices,
No,
Gary?
we pour it on her. We pour it on him. We let go.
Oh.
You fire a fireball on him. He starts burning. We are out of the crossroad.
Don't you mean
Yes, we
fireball?
will be floating, but we'll figure out. We'll solve that problem later.
Do you mean?
Idea. I've got an idea. Okay.
Fireball.
Hang on. I grab the gasoline out of Gary's inventory and I just dump it all on Chris. Just all on Chris.
Okay, he is going to react. He fails. You are successful in doing that.
Yes.
Okay. Gary, prepare to let go.
Like I basically tell Gary, like, Gary, let go, and I'm gonna like Gary, let go when I tell you when.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Okay.
I put my hand on Chris and I cast burning hands.
Oh,
that works too.
all right. Let's see if it's successful.
Please. Fuck off!
Oh.
Okay.
It's a 7.
Don't worry,
No.
I got this.
That is not successful. Okay,
Now,
well, Gary is now floating away. At least
With
Karl,
me.
Karl, you get the opportunity to do something.
He's floating away with me.
Oh, okay, no, yeah, you're still holding on to Gary, and like you are slowly lifting off the ground.
I slowly regret this idea.
I slowly don't.
Is he still holding Toy?
Yes, and he's covered in gasoline.
Oh. Match.
Oh.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. Mm-hmm.
And I'll add more salt to the wound.
Ah.
Wait. I technically wait, is the chrome sphere technically fire?
No.
No.
God damn it.
No.
Okay,
No,
never
it's
mind.
a chrome sphere.
The chrome sphere is a non-D&D magical attack.
Okay.
So what would that be if I throw a match at it?
That would be sleight of hand.
Okay.
Channel the rogue. Channel the rogue.
Channel. Oh.
What happened?
Okay. It's a 6.
Well, okay. I will give you the
fire.
opportunity to do another action because throwing a match seems really easy. Let's do something else as well.
Just run to them and grab them by the hand.
Come on, Karl.
I
You can do something.
have an idea to save us, so don't worry.
Karl, you got this.
Why, what? What am I
I'm
doing?
giving
Sorry,
you
I was
the
crashing
opportunity.
out.
I'm giving you the opportunity to do something else.
Alright.
You can run toward them and try and move them away. But this
Once
might get
again,
messy.
I have an idea to save us, so don't
Yeah, I go
worry.
before you.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Am I able to disable them by shooting a joint or a ligament? Or Chris, I should say.
Maybe it really depends. Just tell me, like, what gun are you gonna use? Are you gonna use the
revolver?
The
The
revolver?
revolver again.
Okay, sure.
Because it didn't fire, so
Yeah.
alright.
Okay, so please roll for attack for that. Did that fail as well?
I want to fucking die.
What happened? What'd you get?
It's a 9.
A 9. Yeah, that's not gonna fire. Sorry.
For God's sake.
Okay,
James again.
well, Gary, it's your turn now. What are you gonna do?
Right.
So you are slowly floating up into the air with Bizzy clinging onto you.
You got any bright ideas, genius?
Well, you see this crossbow?
About it.
I'm gonna shoot it to the ground.
Uh-huh.
Oh, with what exactly?
Well, I have a grappling hook with it, so I'm gonna shoot a grappling hook to the ground. Just hold us there.
Oh yeah, that worked.
Yeah.
I will cast fucking guidance then. Shit.
Okay.
Why do you need to catch it? I'm shooting it to the ground. How am I going to shoot me?
Guidance is so that you don't fail, basically.
Yeah.
It's like a safety net for failure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm shooting it to the ground.
Let's see your
cool.
hit DC.
Wait, hang on. Is it just a hit DC?
Yeah, crossbow is hit DC.
Then I can't use guidance because it's a skill check.
It does not matter. It's a 23.
Hey, there we go.
I don't even need to use.
Alright.
I couldn't have used guidance anyway. It's,
So you're,
it's a
you're
skill
shooting
thing, not
your
a
grappling
hit-
hook at the ground. Yes.
Well, I'm shooting it away from like Chris, but yes, shooting it to the ground.
Okay,
I'm like
so
angling it away.
what direction?
Right.
You can shoot towards the others in order to stay with the group, or you can shoot fully away from Chris to get as far away as possible.
I'll shoot towards the group.
Okay, sure. So you have now moved to the back of the group, and Bizzy is holding on to you. Right, let's loop back around. Tipper, you're next. Well, the only thing you can really do is fire the Beretta now, isn't it?
Did I waste a bullet, by the way?
No, you did not. You only waste a bullet if it's like a really bad hit DC.
I thought that's what that was.
No, a 6 is not a really bad hit DC.
A 1 is though.
Really? So I don't waste a firearm bullet then?
No.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, so same as last time.
Yep, let's do hit DC with disadvantage.
18.
Oh, he keeps the first roll is good, the second roll is bad.
6.
Sick.
Ugh, yeah, you can't do anything.
I got the same roll as last time.
Damn it. Okay. You're up.
Okay, I get to do my idea. He's still covered in gasoline, correct?
Yes, he is.
Firebolt!
Okay, let's see it.
And I know.
Well then.
God, it won't fucking matter. Wait, hang on. What's the hit DC for fireball for you?
My firebolt is it's a D20 plus 3.
No, but like, does it?
What
like,
number do you need to hit?
Yeah, what number do you need to hit for it to be successful?
There is no successful hit. It's a cantrip.
Oh, okay, never mind then. So it's not like dexterity. Yeah, but it still can require like dexterity or something.
Yeah.
But if it's just a hit DC, then there's nothing I can do to help.
Yeah, it's a hit DC,
Okay.
and I have to roll a D10 for the damage.
Okay.
Right. Well, Chris is gonna go again. Having been doused in gasoline, and he's fully registered this now, he's basically just extremely angry that you've soiled his suit. He doesn't understand what has been doused on him. It's almost as if he's arguing with Thule, but like it's because he's talking so loud and like the dubstep is over the top of his voice, and Thule is yelling, trying to get Chris's attention. The two of them are just like, you can't make out what they're saying. But what Chris is going to do is he is going to get back in the air. So he's gone up. He starts discarding from his pockets a whole bunch of small items. You see them drop to the ground and you realize that they are grenades.
Oh no.
I need every one of you except Gary and Bizzy to roll dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
18.
18.
And Tipper?
19.
19.
Oh.
Okay. So
This goat is strong!
yeah, so basically what happens is that you see like the tiniest pieces of flashbangs, but because they're all in like wrong places, you can look away and you're fine. All right. Wow, Chris is like one of the most. Oh no, I forgot that he has to do his Thule attack.
Wait, I don't think I can turn.
No, you can't. But his grenades did not enter your line of sight. I forgot that he has to do his Thule attack. Okay. Ooh. Directly beneath him, he aims Thule down and he uses him, and it spawns beneath him a sort of Colosseum-looking object, but it's more comparable to something like Machu Picchu. It's a natural formation of like stone and such, where it forms these sort of curved steps that go up. And it's, I don't know what he was thinking by spawning this, but he did it. The steps are facing away from all of you. So you're only seeing the top step. Okay.
Wow.
Now we're moving on to Karl.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot him.
I didn't have.
Sorry. It is Bizzy's turn. I forgot that Bizzy goes before.
Wait, it's
Karl.
both of our turns, so we can just.
True. But Bizzy went first,
He's
so...
still covered in gasoline. He's still covered in gasoline, right?
Yes, he is, but he's in the air now.
Am I able to try and shoot to ignite him?
Yeah, you can keep trying.
I will also cast Fireball, which please dexterity.
Alright.
Please dexterity, please.
Oh yes, that's a 21. That's
a 21 from Karl. Okay.
I got 5, which doesn't matter anyway because Karl did it.
Oh, okay. You're gonna like this. Karl, please roll a D100. You're gonna really like this.
85.
85. Oh my goodness. This is like one of the most devastating attacks imaginable. Alright, are you ready for this?
Yes.
So, you see that now this is a very special revolver. You know this. You aim it directly at Chris and you fire. What comes out of the revolver is a long, fair-skinned arm, and it's pointing with its hand. You see as the arm stretches out, going directly for Chris, and it pokes Chris, and you hear a sound, and then it comes back, and it's like the arm never existed. Once that happens, you see as Chris stops moving. In fact, he lets his arms... The music is still playing out of him, right? But he lets his arms go down, and he drops Thule. You see Thule fall down. And obviously Thule's crying out, "Hey, what are you doing? No, don't leave me out here. You can't do this to me."
Right.
But Chris has completely zoned out, it seems.
Oh.
All right. Now, Bizzy, you failed your fireball, didn't you?
So, like nothing happened.
I'm gonna look at this revolver. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna yell from the distance. Nice shot!
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around.
Did you subtract a bullet?
Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna find that shit.
I am still solid.
Yes. But you did see what Karl just did.
I have become
That
death.
was a brilliant shot.
Become death.
Destroyer of worlds.
I have become death, the destroyer of worlds. Now I can just picture Karl as like fucking Oppenheimer.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, Bizzy expended her turn, so now it is Gary's turn.
And he's
rightio.
Yeah, so you are currently grappled to the floor, but you're like hovering in the air. You just see Chris just standing motionlessly in the air. And you, because you're high up, you can also see Thule on the ground on this Machu Picchu sort of structure, and just basically completely flat. And Thule has no way of moving. So Thule is just continuing to call out, annoyed, and like crying out for Chris to come pick him up again.
Okay. It's wait, is Lizzie still on me? Like Bizzy on still on with me?
I am clinging on for dear life.
Okay, yeah, but you are grappled to the floor as well, so.
Right. What I need you to do is I need you to grab me my duct tape. Grab my duct tape. I need it for a second.
Okay, I grab it.
All right, cool. All right, so this is gonna be very difficult, and unfortunately, I'm gonna hold one hand on the rope, and I'm gonna grab my other hand and hold on the Bizzy, and I need you to wrap that like with the sticky side up. I need you to wrap that around a arrow. Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Got it. I do
All right.
exactly as he says.
All right.
Okay. All right. So grab back onto me.
Yep.
All right. Give me the arrow.
Yep.
Okay.
What's your plan here?
Wait. So let me grab the rope. I'm gonna tie it around me.
Mm-hmm.
So and then I'm gonna load the arrow, and then I'm going to shoot with. Oh wait. Bizzy. Bad news. But I need to get the. I need to pull this out of the ground real quick. Don't worry, it'll be all right. Do you trust me? Do you trust me? All right, I'm ripping it out of the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna replace the arrow.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna shoot it at Thule.
Yeah. So let's see. So you're trying to grapple Thule, essentially.
Basically, yes.
Okay. Go ahead and
I made
roll
it way
your...
too complicated.
Yeah. Do your hit DC. Do your hit DC.
All right, we got. Oh, that you bastard! 14.
14.
That was
That's
almost a
still
19.
okay. Roll damage.
Okay.
Damage to Thule.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, so you are indeed able to shoot at Thule, and the arrow does make contact with Thule. Although it doesn't seem like it. You see that it sort of grazes past Thule, but it has like grazed him enough for the sticky tape to take effect. And you hear Thule continue to go out, cry out, "Hey, what the heck is happening? I can't see a damn thing!" Is it safe to say, Tipper, that I can skip your turn because there's no way that you could possibly shoot at Chris when he's in the air?
He's going to the toilet.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, yes, I will skip his turn because he can't shoot at Chris while he's in the air. Your go.
Exactly, and I just got back.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
Firebolt!
Okay. Let's see it.
Okay, Goblin.
Does it work?
Can I roll for a curse?
Oh my freaking goodness. Okay, fine.
First, I'll do this roll first.
Mm-hmm.
30-20.
Oh, okay.
Let's hope it was worth it.
Mm-hmm. 53. Let's have a look. Okay, so I am going to have to change that to 54. You now speak with a strong accent of your choice that makes it hard for others to understand you.
Okay.
You get to choose your accent, essentially. It's hard, isn't it?
Oh, I can only do so much. It's either do heavy British English or heavy Nigerian.
Let's do British English then.
British English?
Yeah, and you really gotta ham it up.
It will be to my best.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Wait, wouldn't Karl understand?
No, the curse specifically says that no, it's hard for others to understand him.
Gee, he needs a bottle of water for the burns he's going to get in it.
Talking about.
Okay. So yes, you do indeed cast Fireball, and you see that Chris is completely engulfed in flames as the gasoline ignites. You just see that the whole suit is already just switched from the pristine white that it was to completely charred, and the fire keeps burning. And you see as the music struggles to continue playing, it's crackling and distorting as Chris is on fire. And you see that he reaches his arms up. Yeah, I'll get you all to roll insight.
Insight in it, but...
Include me.
Yes, everyone.
That's a 5.
5.
15.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 15.
9.
Do you want me to roll insight as well?
Yes, everyone.
Okay. I'm about to shoot myself in the foot. I got a 7.
Oh, okay, but that's fine.
Higher than mine.
Everybody
I still want to shoot myself in the foot.
Everybody that rolled 15.
Me and Gary.
Chris has his hands, one underneath his chin, the other behind his head, and you hear him say, "My entire existence is cringe," and he pulls his head off. You see that underneath where his neck was, you see that there is a tangled mess of wires and some kind of dark grey flesh-like substance that appears from his body. He pulls his head up, and you just see that once it reaches a certain point, everything starts to break. The music stops, and he just continues pulling and pulling until he's pulled enough, and there are multiple lacerations that have happened to his neck. He's pulled so hard that multiple parts of the wires have snapped and broken off. And you see as he, gravity kicks in and he, falls down onto the floor and tumbles down the structure and he's dead.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Holy fuck!
Brother, we killed the comb in it. We killed the comb. This is what it's like. It's outside London.
I mean, good bloody riddance, but fuck me.
Okay. Gary and Bizzy, you two are still begin floating upwards, but you have basically been able to claim Thule, and Thule is in your hand now. Gary.
Okay, Thule. Here's what you're gonna do. Number one, you're going to release this stupid gravity spell on me. And
I'm not doing anything. You can't make me do a single thing.
You do realize you have no power here, right? So if I'm going to die, you're going to die with me.
You're so stupid. You don't know anything. You can't use me.
What's Thule made out of? What is Thule made out of?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He is essentially a metal wrench with a blue backlit display on him, and you saw that the Chris was using his thumb to touch the display.
Hey,
right?
give me a second. Let me try something.
Mm-hmm.
Drop him down to me. I have an idea.
Hold up. I'm touching his screen.
Hey, stop it. What are you doing?
Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got.
This is gonna go one way or another.
As you press on his screen, you see a whole bunch of text appear that basically describes all of the functions that he's capable of doing. So you see, assemble, buoyancy, collision, create, duplicate, blah, 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 and you're moving through all of them. You're looking for something that could help. And eventually you find way out in the back of everything, there is an undo function.
There we go. I found it.
What the hell is
He's control Z. He's gonna control Z out of this.
Right. So, how high are we actually?
I'd say that you are
as high as the sky.
With how little that the weight distribution is certainly affecting this. The grappling hook would have made you 1 story high, but you floated a little bit beyond that, so maybe you're 2 stories high right now.
Okay. Hey, Bizzy, hold on to me.
What the bucket? Release G.
No, it's alright. Hold on to me.
Oh, what?
Hold on.
What are you gonna do?
You're going to hate this. Alright. Hey, Thule, undo.
No!
Yeah,
what?
You don't even need to get his permission. You can just do it. How many things do you undo? Yeah, 2 things. So you undo your inverse gravity, so both you and Bizzy begin falling, and you undo Tipper's, you see in the history that something happened to Tipper because the beam shot at him. So you undo that as well, so Tipper, your curse is worn off.
So here's the thing. We are falling, right?
Yes.
I'm free.
Yes, you are.
I cast Misty Step.
Okay. Does that work with 2 people, though?
Breaks around the silver myth till it doesn't say.
Okay, so it only affects 1 person.
No, it doesn't say 1 or 2 people.
Well, it refers to the person as you, and there can only be 1 you. So therefore 1 person.
In that case, the abruptness of Gary stopping makes me slip.
You're both falling.
And I'm falling.
You're both falling.
I keep falling.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to try and catch Bizzy?
Absolutely, yep. Go, you can run over and you can try and do that.
Can I try running over?
Yep. Whom do you want to do the same?
I want to investigate Tully.
Okay, sure. Well, hold on. Gary has him right now, and he's falling. You gotta save him first.
No, Gary's not falling anymore if he's cast Misty Step.
Oh, okay, Gary, you are casting
I
Misty
basically
Step.
Teleported back to the ground.
All right, sure, yeah.
Get ready to catch her.
You have teleported. Gary, you have successfully teleported down to the floor, and Bizzy, you are falling. I need Karl and Tipper. You both need to roll strength.
Very well.
Oh no, that's a 4.
I got a 4 too.
Oh! Have we got inspiration?
No.
I do.
Well,
I
you can,
have
you,
it.
Okay,
So
you can use
we
it on each other. Use it on each other.
Let's inspire each other.
Okay, imagine this. It's like, oh shit. One hand goes on one shoulder, another hand goes on the other shoulder. Both look at each other's eyes like, bro.
We can do this.
So wait. What do we roll?
D4 plus 2.
Okay,
D4
I got a
plus
2. I got a 2. That makes it a 4. So that's
Okay,
about.
so 8 for... 8 for...
Oh, fine. That's a.
I rolled a 4, so that's a 6.
Okay, so Karl got 10, Tipper got... Wait,
you got a 4.
Guys,
That's 6. So that's 10. Yeah.
No, did you guys both get 6?
No, they both got 4.
Okay, yeah, so Karl has 10,
No, Tipper got 6.
I rolled a 4 on the number, and you said to add 2, so 6.
Tipper got a 6, Karl got a 4, so it's 8 and 10 respectively.
Yes, that's correct. Okay. Little confusion because we're doing 2 at the same time, but yes. I'd say with that combined strength, you are able to catch Bizzy, but only just barely. You basically, your hands are brought all the way down to the floor, but you can indeed catch Bizzy.
You okay, madam?
You know that stereotype about cats landing on their feet? That's fucking incorrect. Get that shit out of your head. Trust me.
To be fair, I thought the spell would work.
So
I don't blame
you.
Tully, you're very interesting, Tully. You know that, right?
Well, I'm not going to continue that just yet, but I will briefly refresh on what has just happened. So, you're all back on your feet now, and you indeed have Tully in your possession, Gary. Now, he's obviously mouthing off at you. He's very frustrated with what has just happened. You've landed on the side of this Machu Picchu-like structure that you don't see Chris's body, but you were witness to his death. So you know that you will find his body behind that structure. But what you also notice is that all of the staffs, one by one, they slowly notice what has happened, and they drop their spray cans and run over to you. That is where we will end the session.
Yay.
Congratulations! You were able to kill a com by only dealing 7 damage and then inflicting Curse 85, and I never told you what Curse 85 did. You know everything except what is beyond the 4th wall and are overwhelmed with this knowledge, becoming unable to focus on anything. So, Karl, you inflicted that onto Chris, and Chris killed himself because of what he knew.
That's it for this episode of Interp'd Reality. Did you have just as much fun as we did? Why don't you leave us a like, share the episode around, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any new releases. We'd also love to hear what your favorite part was, so let us know in the comments. Also check out our other shenanigans set in the worlds we've built, plus all our links for even more content outside of D&D you never thought you needed. Thank you so much for listening all the way through to the end, and we'll see you all next time.